What a great way to start the stream. What a great way. This is awesome. Hell yeah. Let me just double
Mm.
check. Host mic, beautiful. Everything is set. All right, fantastic. Thanks again for coming on for our weekly Wednesday podcast, man.
Of course, thanks for having me, man.
Uh, it's always
Always
a
a
good
fun
time.
time.
It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Leafs are winning. The weather's getting better. Bro, nature is healing. I'm telling you. Nature's healing.
Uh, yeah, and you're like, yeah, at least we're winning. It's like, would be nice if we won the election, though.
Yeah, it would be nice if all of Canada won the election because realistically,
Nobody
no one
won.
really win. No, yeah, nobody won. Everyone
Nobody
lost.
wins.
Everyone lost because fucking Trump became,
Suckers for punishment.
yeah, he became the main story of the whole fucking thing. Which is,
Yeah.
I understand it. I get it. I'm not ignorant to it. I understand, but the fuck, bro, like,
Orange Man, like you sent me that text. Orange Man evil, therefore Canadian politics. It's like what?
yeah. Like, okay, I don't want to make this a whole like political stream because we've done plenty of that already. But there's this one chart that's like, what was the Canadian election vote graph? There was one chart that was like showing the issues upon which people voted, which I don't know how they got that info. Maybe they did just like a simple survey or what. Um, but it was showing the differential in age groups, uh, in terms of the issue that they voted for, and for anyone that's above like the age of 65, it came out for Trump. Let me see if I can find it because it was essentially showing like what people believe to be the truth, which is that the boomer generation, vote overwhelmingly liberal, especially in urban centers, and so as a result of that, Carney spoke to the boomers. I think this is it. Uh, this is from Abacus Data. What is Abacus Data? Just so that I'm not fucking posting Russian misinformation. It's a Canadian polling and market research firm based in Ottawa, Ontario. Okay, so it's a research firm. How legit it is, who funds it, I don't fucking know. Those are all good questions to ask, but I don't want to get too deep into that. Yeah, dealing with Donald Trump, 60 and over. Like, all right.
Yeah, because the narrative was always, oh, look at this evil dictator. Look how evil he is. He's doing this because he's evil. We
He
must
wants
fight against evil.
he wants to buy Canada. He's gonna get Canada. If you don't elect me, he's gonna get Canada. Like,
And
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
all the boomers are like, we're gonna become the 51st state. What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain to me how that would even happen.
Like that does not happen unless like Canada willing like somebody runs on that platform. Like, hey, shit is so dire in Canada that we have to become the 51st state or at least enter some closer partnership. Like that's not they're not going to invade with military force during this administration. The things in the world are not nearly that bad
If they're
for them
not
to be that
invading
desperate.
Mexico yet for the cartel, they ain't coming for Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexico is like you know what? Okay, that's actually a good conversation. Do you think that of the two nations that could be colonized by the US, do you think Mexico would go down first or Canada? Because like Mexico has the fucking cartel and
At this rate,
they got some weapons. They got some weapons.
yeah, but at this
Canadians
rate, I think
like
Canada would be the first one to fold.
yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like Mexico would they would put up a fight. They'd put up a damn good fight. I feel like Canada implodes and America just buys the remains if we're looking like long term
Well,
if nothing
that's the
improves.
thing. If we're talking realistically about how America owns Canada, it only happens after economic collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, on that note, I feel like we're farther along that train than Mexico is. So
In some ways, yeah, in our own way. It's like we have like cooler infrastructure in some areas, um, and then like a huge tech industry, or at least a lot of like resources, like all the students coming out from Waterloo for that reason. But other
hmm.
than that, it's like we're losing money at the table. Like I was just talking to this guy today about crypto, how like there's a bathhouse in New York that mines Bitcoin, and the heat that they get from the graphics cards, mining the Bitcoin.
No way.
Yeah, you don't know about this? Yeah, it's legit. It's legit real. Look, NYC bathhouse that utilizes Bitcoin mining for heat. So not only are they heating it and they have a business model for that, they're also mining Bitcoin. So they earn from that. And like this is like they got like an installation. This isn't just like, oh, we just put up a couple of units. Like, no, they would have had to create like racks. Like actual racks for this shit. Let me see this.
Damn.
Are they actually gonna fucking look at
You're blocked.
Baywall?
Hey, well,
NYC bathhouse Bitcoin mining. I hope they have some photos of their operation. Yeah. Here it is. There's a fucking New York Post story about it. Yeah, they have these pools. Or where is it? Yeah.
that's what I call clean energy right there.
Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Like that is the absolute best use case. So, anyways, I was talking to this guy from crypto today, or about crypto, and I was like, hey, like, how come in Canada we don't have we don't have to switch our entire grid to this, obviously, because you don't want to just gamble like that. But why don't we have like some of the heating based on this? Because I know a guy that like literally does this in the winter, like out in what is it, like just northwest of Toronto. He has like a house out in like some, not the boonies, but it's like a small town, and he heats the house in the winter by mining Bitcoin, and he just installs like a pump to like push the air through the apartment through the vents.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about electronics is that something like 80% of most of energy consumption is lost in heat alone.
80%? What?
It's something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
What percentage? What was it you called? Consumption or what?
I wouldn't know the proper term. Um,
What
like energy
percentage
loss, I guess.
of energy loss in electrical? What is? Hold on. What is the estimated percentage of energy loss in electrical components while they are active? Because it doesn't matter like how thermoconductive your component is or whatever piece of tech you have, it's still going to generate heat.
Yeah. I can't remember where I heard that. It may have been. It may be like exclusive to like light bulbs or something. And I don't know if
Yeah.
that includes like fluorescent or LED and so on and so forth. But I remember something about like incandescents where they're like so inefficient, like 80% of the power being used didn't even go to like actually lighting anything. It was just straight heat.
Yeah, for light bulbs for sure. Because I mean, maybe I just didn't word right, but these percentages are looking mighty low. But yeah, it's probably for incandescents. I would definitely I definitely agree with that. Fucking, you ever touch an incandescent as you're trying to turn it off, bro? That shit'll fucking make a third
Dude,
degree burn.
you ever have those lamps with like the stand-up lamps with the upside down bowl? And inside it would have the filament like across it, and then the glass would break, so you'd stick your fingers down in there.
What?
No? We used to have these. We used to have this lamp when I was a kid. It had like this big ass filament running through the middle of it, and the flies would fly into it and burn and die. So they'd just be something like that.
Wait, but why would the glass break? What do you mean?
No. There was a piece of glass tubing across the filament. It's not the exact same lamp.
Mm. So the filament was exposed?
No.
Okay.
No, I think it had a secondary piece of glass over it just because of
Okay.
the amount of heat it was putting off or something. But like the flies would fly in there because they get attracted to the light, and then you would just be sitting there, and all of a sudden this little wisp of smoke would be coming out of the lamp, and you'd be like, "Son of a bitch, there's another one cooking,"
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I
and
never
it
had
would
those.
smell. It would smell
Oh.
like burning fly for a hot second.
What does burning fly even smell like?
Well, I'd imagine it'd be like anything burning, really.
Like hair burning. I don't like hair
No,
burning and like
that's a whole other burnt
hair.
hair. Is terrible.
Yeah, burnt hair is like also the same smell that you get when you're at the dentist and that they're just using some fucking tool on your teeth because they're made of the same material. So you just smell that and you're like, oh god, I'm getting cooked.
Gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
What's made out of the same material?
Teeth and hair.
What?
Yeah, like not
Your
like
hair, your
it's not the
okay.
same composition, but like they share like one biologic material that like when burnt, it smells the same. I'm like, there's
Oh,
no fucking way I'm wrong. Hold on. Do teeth and hair share biological component or organic compound?
do teeth? Yeah, go ahead. Put this in AI. Do teeth and hair smell the same if you burn them?
Actually, yeah. What do I do? Because I'm
Friggin'
trying to like I'm trying to be
no,
smart
don't do
about it.
that.
Like, no,
Don't
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Friggin'
No.
Cease is gonna kick in
Hold
your
on.
door immediately. Be like, "Where's the body?"
The teeth and hair smell the same when put under high heat or are burned.
Should I remove the teeth before I burn the body?
Oh fuck. They have to. There's no way because I noticed that it was like similar when I was getting my fucking teeth worked on. Yeah, sulfurous odors when burned due to the keratin. That's what it is. It's keratin.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but yeah, I've noticed that occasionally. Anyways, burning teeth and hair.
Well, burning houseflies, first of all, making like a pit trap for.
Yeah,
for fly-
I've never had that before. I don't think I've ever smelled a burnt housefly.
No,
No, I don't I don't think it's a common experience, dude.
it's common enough. I've talked to people who had the same lamp growing up and
Oh
being
shit.
like, "Oh yeah, I stuck my hand in there and tried to pull the glass out after it broke because apparently they just break all the time, that glass cover." And the problem is that when you stick your hand in there, you don't know how long that light had been on for before. And I was
Yep.
stupid enough that when I was a kid, the light was on when I tried to reach in and grab it. That was a mistake.
Yeah, you learn quick. You learn
Now I know how the
real quick.
flies feel.
Yeah, that's crazy that like light bulbs are literally just it's not because they are generating light, but literally just by fucking just pumping the most amount of current that you can through a piece of wire. And
Mm.
what was that? What was that story I heard that like apparently the initial invention of the light bulb, like there's a way to make incandescents last much longer, but they didn't bother because it wouldn't be economically viable, so that's why they burn out all the time now. I don't know if that's still a thing. I would doubt that it's still a thing to this day because they last pretty long. But apparently
Well,
back then when they were first invented,
incandescents are kind of going the way of the dodo bird. So
were incandescent bulbs initially manufactured in a
maybe
cheaper method
maybe
to
it's changing a
last
gas or something in the bulb.
shorter so that maybe that people would be incentivized to buy them more often. Yeah, I heard about this like a while back. I would just very much doubt that. And it's unfortunate they're going by the wayside, man. Fucking incandescents are the shit. I'd buy them if I didn't need to have my lights run for so long in the house because I love LEDs, don't get me wrong, but incandescents just give like a more natural light. Yeah.
That's why you got to buy the soft white LEDs. Soft white's the way to go.
No, I have that too, but even then it's not about the look, it's about like the actual it's about
It's
the
about the
waves.
feel.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
feel the same.
Well, that no, but it's
There's
actually
no
true.
red light shift.
Yeah, exactly. I would actually, dude, I would love to get those chicken lamps set up, especially in the winter, to get that red light in the morning. Oh, that shit's so good for you. Um, but no, the fucking the wavelength of light that it sends out is not the same as an incandescent, so it doesn't benefit your body as much. LEDs are actually fucking like they're actually they're pretty bad. Um, but yeah, it says here the Phoebus cartel which standardized bulbs to 1,000 hours down from 1,800 to 2,500 hours to boost repeat sales. While Jesus Christ. While early bulbs could last longer, the cartel fined manufacturers for exceeding limits. However, the technical trade-offs also influence design. Longer-lasting bulbs are dimmer and less energy efficient due to lower filament temperatures, increasing operation costs. Rough service bulbs with extended lifespans exist, but are niche due to these drawbacks. Okay, so I guess they're not all positive, but yeah, the fucking light bulb cartel, dude.
The light bulb cartel.
Oh, incandescents, dude. I would kill for those fucking the filament tubes. Oh, bro, they're so cool.
Yeah, some of like the novelty incandescent lights they sell are pretty cool.
Let me see if I can find
Like the big
Not a-
bulbs with the spiraling wire in them.
Look at that. That's just a piece of art. Oh, this is a handmade one. If you're Leo.
If you're Leo.
Yeah, I love yeah. See, dude, seeing these in a bar, dude, I'm so white that I'll like if there's a bar that has these hanging from the ceiling, I'm like, oh, this shit, dude. It's like the same signal of when you walk into a coffee shop and the barista has colored hair. Like, dude, you know they're gonna pour you a good one. Like in both instances. If a white
Is that the standard?
Yeah, if a bar in a white neighborhood has these light bulbs, bro, that's the fucking dude. That's the hipster shit.
That's
You
the
know those
place.
hipsters love their fucking beer. You're about to get poured something you've never drank before, and it's gonna be delicious. Yeah, it's too bad the hipsters died off real quick. Remember that? All these mustachioed men that disappeared by the wayside. All the flannel,
with the man buns.
the flannel. Yeah, that was a subculture that died way too quick. That was like, was that the next iteration of the of like those emos and the people that wore tails and shit?
I don't I
Did
don't
they
know
just like
because it's such a
yeah.
stark like contrast.
Did they just like grow up out of that
They
phase?
grew up and became their dads? Like what happened?
Yeah, they dressed as what they were missing in their life. Yeah, evolution of hipster. Look at that.
They have a chart?
Why is it so small? What the fuck, dude? Oh, gee, thanks.
You seem to have that problem a lot. I mean, what?
What? You're
What?
funny. You're funny.
Well, every time I send you a photo, you're like, "Why is it so small?"
Of your dick? Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
Hey, fuck you.
Um,
Don't turn this around on me. What the hell?
what kind of hipsters are these, bro? What the fuck is this shit?
Yo, I don't even.
That's
That
just
one's
gay.
the one on the right is half woke.
That's just gay, bro.
That one on the right is a they them.
Is that that's not even a tank top. He just has like a circle cut into his
Why does that kind of look like Chris Rock or not Chris Rock? Fuck.
You know who he looks like? That English dude.
Yes.
Oh my god. I have my subscriptions. Hold on. I know who we're talking
Not
about.
not Brant. What's his name?
He was in Get Him to the Greek. Oh wait, no, I'm not subscribed to
He
him
was
anymore
deep.
because he
He
went
was
crazy.
deep into politics all of a sudden. Yeah.
Yeah, he hold on. I'm just gonna look at the movie. Get into the Greek. Russell Brand. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, Brand.
Russell Brand.
I was close.
I love hearing his voice. I love his accent, and he seems like a chill dude. But
He's the king of hipsters. Look at him.
yeah, yeah.
All right, that's not.
You know what it is? You know what it is? He does everything. He's just an intense person. He does everything intensely. Like, you ever see conversations with other like that he has with people? He's
Oh
just
yeah.
so
Oh
fucking
yeah.
charming all the time. Like, you can't hate him. He's just been through so much shit that he does everything with a high intensity, as most creative people do. And so when it came to like turning to religion or all this politics stuff, he came at it with the same energy, you know?
Hmm.
I love me some Russell Brand. Apparently he's in a lawsuit for raping women or some shit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, right as I said, I love
You should definitely put those put those two sentences together. I love Russell Brand. Apparently he's being charged with rape. To know where you stand, dude.
Yeah. Look, I don't fucking know if he did or not. I just know there's a trial, okay? Like, I'm not being like, man, I love the fact that he, like, is in
Oh,
the
wait,
trial.
wait. So go up to the friggin' headline of this article.
The trial exposed the darker side of
Russell-
celebrity worship.
This is what exposes the darker side of celebrity worship?
Yeah,
This is
not,
what does it?
yeah, not Epstein, not fucking Britney Spears crashing out, not Kanye.
Okay.
Facing charges of rape, sexual assault, and indecent assault. Between 1999 and 2005. 4 women.
The hell is indecent assault? Never even heard that before.
Probably like he's naked and he assaulted them.
Is that not sexual assault? So if I'm naked and I go and beat a guy up, it's indecent assault? Like,
Indecent assault is an offense of aggravated assault in some common law based jurisdiction. So you have to be common law. Okay.
oh, okay.
So it's like against your partner. That's why it's called indecent. But yeah, if you get naked and you beat a guy, it's called.
Yeah. Well, I think you ever seen that comedy skit where he's like, if you're ever going up against a guy, just fucking drop your drawers, man. Just drop them.
Oh yeah.
And just start running. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. It works.
The guy
every
won't know
time.
what to do, man.
Dude, it works every time. Where's that one clip where that guy did that? Hold on. Pants down, fight.
Pants down. Oh god, you're gonna hit so many hits on that.
Is there? Hold on. Dude gets naked, fight.
Oh boy, Jesus.
Where is that? Yeah, my algo is gonna be fucked.
Your
right?
algorithm's gonna be wild.
Okay, technically, if this is on YouTube, you should be able to look at this stuff. Okay, so like, I'm not a Pornhub, so I'm not gonna get banned for this shit unless Rumble has some weird fucking policy. Um, white guy fight.
Can't show
gets
man titties on
naked.
Rumble.
Where is this? Oh my god, I'm not gonna find it. Yeah, like you didn't go around the hood or anything, but he's just like walking by like this big road and he just
He gets
strips.
confronted, yeah.
No, he just the white guy like strips in front of the black guy because like the white guy first squares up, they back off, and then he fucking strips, and the black guy's like, "Yo, I ain't fucking with all that."
Oh
and
yeah, he
just
turns
goes away.
around immediately and
Yeah,
starts walking
yeah.
away.
God, the fact that I can't find the clip just makes it look like I watch gay porn, but I don't. Like, I promise.
I like to watch two men get naked and beat each other up.
Yo, that's not even porn. That's just sadistic at that point. That is wrong, dude.
It's like those Family Guy Ford commercials. You ever get that inkling you just want to watch two men get drunk and naked and fight it out in the middle of a field? Buy a Ford.
Ford tough.
New Ford Ranger will get you where you need to go.
Dude, you should do voiceovers like that. What the fuck? You
Go meet your boyfriend.
Yeah. You should take fucking commercials and do voiceover dubs of them and fucking parody them. How fun would that be? Yeah.
100%. I do. 100%. I do that. Oh, we gotta do that now.
Yeah.
We can come up with some fucking great scripts for that shit.
Yeah, some great fucking zingers, dude. That'll be hilarious. That's a great start because then you get to show your voice acting skills because you take on all these funny voices, but you're actually fucking funny, which just like accelerates that. Yeah, you should definitely do that, dude. What the fuck? How have we not come up with this idea earlier?
Else we're stupid.
That's true.
And just trying to feed ourselves.
That's true. Too busy working. You don't get to think.
You don't get time to dream, dude.
You don't get time to dream.
You don't get dreams. Where do you think you are?
Man, I had such a weird dream where I just got so frustrated at this fucking bitch once, like yesterday. No, this woman, like I don't say that loosely. I mean, like she was actually being a bitch. Um,
In your dream,
in my
yes?
dream, yeah, in my
In
dream,
game? In
in
game?
game, in game. No, I had a dream where I was in a movie theater for some reason. Then I go to the bathroom. For whatever reason, the bathroom is my home bathroom. And one of the girls that I noticed in the audience was like lined up to go in. There was like a line. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Anyways, I get inside the
Yeah.
bathroom and there's this pool of piss on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? You guys are fucking gross.
Who
What
pissed
the
in their theater bathroom?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? You guys are fucking disgusting. So I opened the door and I see the
Dude, it
girl
was a
there.
premonition. It was a premonition.
I guess, but like no, I see the girl there and she's like like all clothed, like nothing sexual. And she was ready to walk out. She's like, "What the? There's piss on the floor everywhere." And I'm like, "Why are you barefoot? Why are you barefoot? You
Jesus.
stupid bitch."
What a
So
wild fucking
I reach over and I grab a towel. I'm like, just clean yourself up and get the fuck out so I can just piss in my piss soaked bathroom. Fucking, I got to piss. Move. And
oh,
she's like, "Oh, gee, thanks." And then goes back
oh,
to the
gee.
movie theater, and I walk out and I notice that she's lost, like can't find her way. And I'm like, "Oh no, it's this way. This is the way to the movie theater." She's like, "Oh no, it's okay, I got it." And then walks in this other room, and I'm like, "I'm just trying to be helpful. You pissed in that fucking bathroom, you fucking bitch." I know you did because
In
it
the
was
bathroom, not even in the toilet. You missed that. You at least entered the doorway. Like that's all I'll give you.
yeah. Oh, dude, I got fucked up dreams ever since I stopped like smoking weed as much. It's fucking crazy. That backlog hits you all at once, and you're just like, "What is this?"
Man, I don't know what's been up with my dreams, but like I don't get them often. But anytime I do, for whatever reason, okay, well, okay, you knowing me, you shut your mouth. But it's always like a
What?
it's always like a high anxiety situation of like getting caught or like getting caught by the cops or some shit. Like I had a dream the other night where it was like post-apocalyptic, but we had like hit up this mall that hadn't been looted yet, and we got to this drugstore, and I was like, just take everything, just start shoving it all in my
Yeah.
backpack. And then we were on our way out, and two of us were like it was me, this one white chick, and this black guy, this big black guy, and the black guy was throwing everything into my backpack. And on the way out,
Ouch.
we were like, "Did you get the Tylenol?" And he goes, "What Tylenol?" I was like, "Bro, you didn't even look for like the most basic shit, like Tylenol, like Advil, anything." He's like, "No, he filled my bag with like vitamin A
Gauze.
supplements." I'm like, "What the fuck do we need this garbage for?"
When you're really short on
And
vitamin A.
we're on a time crunch. Like we want to get in and get out. Like, what do you mean? That guy's like, "I need my vitamin B."
Jesus Christ. Fuck
That
that
was
guy.
the whole dream. It was fucking weird.
Fuck that guy. What? Okay, hold on. What is vitamin A needed for? Because vitamin B, you know what? I'll give him that one just a little bit, not all the way, but I'll meet him halfway there because vitamin B is actually essential for energy production in the body. So I get it. In an apocalypse, bro, that's what I do. I'd raid the vitamin cabinets. Like not first, but if, like at some point, yeah. And then I would just like dose it out so that I take one every like 4 days or like 3 days or some shit. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking vitamins are gonna be super essential. Um Helps for vision and immune function. Yeah. No. Bullets are gonna be a bigger problem.
It reminds me of that fucking skit. There was a promo video made for Far Cry 3 with Michael Mando, the guy who plays Voss,
Michael Mando.
where they do like a couple days of torture on the beach with like this one guy. And I can't remember the actor, what his name was. That was in the video with him. But anyways, he's up to his neck in sand. And so Michael Mando walks over to him and he goes, "Chris, you gonna wake up, Chris?" He's like passed out in the sand. He goes, "All right, I'm gonna wake you up, or I'll get you some water." And he turns around and unzips his pants. He starts like pretend to piss on his head. And he goes,
Oh.
"Chris," he goes, "Wake up, Chris!" And he wakes up. He goes, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's so hot." And he goes, "Open your mouth. It's full of vitamins." He goes, "It's got vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin W, vitamin B." Like,
The fuck, dude? Yeah, I know the
Oh
game you're
man,
talking about. Yeah, Far Cry 3.
it's a funny ass video. That
He's from Quebec apparently.
no shot, eh?
Yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, according to his wiki, anyways. Yeah, initially
Hmm.
born in Quebec City. Um, yeah, he was in Better Call Saul. Yeah, Breaking Bad. That was the most famous one that I knew him from. Far Cry as well. Uh,
Yeah, it was called the. It was the video was called the Far Cry Experience. Hold on, I got the.
oh yeah, he was also in Spider Man. He was the Scorpion. Yeah, yeah. All right, turn off that audio.
It's a freaking half hour long. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm looking for the. Oh, I found it.
Oh, it's the live action.
Go to like 24 and a half minutes in the video.
Oh no,
Can we show this on Rumble?
we're about to find out. Bro, what did they have? They must have like set up something in his pants.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all fake, obviously.
Yeah,
but-
there's no way. Oh my god. Dude, the visual of that must be so awful. Like being like I know you're an actor and you're just looking at it, but Jesus Christ. And he's got to make it look good, so he can't just like aim away from his face. You can't have any shame. Dude, the prep for that scene must have been so intense. Like going into it, he's like, "Dude, okay. I I love you, right? You're great to work with, but I got to piss on you. All right? So, let's
That's
just
yeah, that's
let's just make this as professional as possible so we can just get through the day and get the paycheck."
yeah, that's Christopher Mintz Plus.
Christopher
As soon as you see his face, you'll know him.
Plus. What?
Yeah.
No way. What? Hold on. Holy shit, it is. Oh, it's fucking Fogel.
This video is so good.
Jesus Christ. How many
Wake up,
views?
Chris. He starts moving. He's alive. He's pissing on him.
Jesus fuck.
Dude, this
Wow.
episode. Oh god.
I wonder what he's
Talking
up
about
to.
naked men beating each other up. Now we're talking about guys pissing on each other. This is awful.
Hey man, we're here to yap. Whoever listens to this,
No,
that's at their expense, bro. Fucking
welcome to the ride.
yeah, bro. We're yapping. Oh yeah, it looks like he's still doing stuff. The fuck is this? The Perfect Parfait? Or is like a romance story
What?
about
He's doing a
ice?
cookie show now?
Is this actual? Are you serious? This is an actual cooking show? What? On the Perfect Parfait. Are you serious?
Wait,
No, no, no. This is not. There's
that's
no
not
way.
him.
No, no, no. That's fucking Franco. That's Dave Franco. Yeah,
No, I
he
was
must
talking about
be.
the guy in the middle.
Oh no, 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 no. Unless he got like really extremely fat.
And yeah, I had some reconstructive surgery because he didn't look the same at all.
2025. What's his name? Fucking. Oops. Oh yeah, there he is.
Nah.
I guess it's like they have a parfait and they talk. It's like a podcast show, I guess. Yeah, they. Wow, that's so quirky.
Is he gay?
That guy? I'm getting
No.
those vibes.
Christopher
Oh,
Mintz Plasse.
Frank. Oh, I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
I mean, they could be just joking. Like,
Well, there's that.
and there's a video
So
of that. There's the video. There's a picture of the two of them. Like, one of them's kissing the other's forehead. I don't know if. I don't know. It
oh,
doesn't
that's
matter to me
cute.
one way or the other, but
That's just Hollywood. No, 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 that's not gay.
you
That's
didn't know.
Hollywood, baby. That's
Yeah,
Hollywood.
it is. Yeah.
That's all Hollywood, baby. That's just how they do things down there. That's just how they do things down there. Just like that one time that John Cena was naked during Oscars or the Golden Globes.
What?
Oh, you don't remember
This is
this?
why I didn't watch this. I don't watch the Oscar. I could give less of a shit about actors. People talk to me all the time. They're like, "Oh yeah, you know that movie with that guy?" And I'm like, "No." And then they'll show me a picture, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy." Like, I don't know
Oh
people's
yeah,
names or what they're doing. Like, what
yeah,
the
yeah.
hell? He looks
Yeah.
like he's wearing a curtain.
It came out after, I believe. But
Yeah, they told him to get decent.
yeah, yeah, he's got a cup or whatever the fuck, and
Jesus.
yeah, some people read into it thinking that like this is a humiliation ritual that they do because like I don't know. I've never had to ask somebody in a professional setting to get naked for me. So I don't know
If
what.
you did, you'd be in jail.
Yeah, in just about every job except porn and acting, which is I guess the same industry in a way. But
Oh, zingers. He's got
yeah,
jokes.
no, that's not even like that's just like yeah that they
Oh,
it's
I
just
know.
it's the same thing. I wish I had a cool zinger for it though, but yeah, yeah, no. Some people were like saying like this is a humiliation ritual that they do in Hollywood. Like what was that one time? There was that actor that had to wear like a woman's dress. Hold on, black actors in drag
Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of that, I think.
Hollywood. Because Cat Williams mentioned it on his podcast or his remember that big interview that he did with that ex NFL player.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget the guy's name, but
People like Cat Williams are so great, though.
yeah,
They just don't give a fuck. They're like, I'm famous. I got all my money. And I also have my values. So if I
that
get a
is
chance, I air it out. I don't give a shit. Like Kevin Hart,
yeah, it's Kevin Hart wearing a dress on
that could also
SNL.
just be Kevin Hart, like to a certain degree. But
That's what I mean. Like I wouldn't put it past the actors. Like I don't know how deep that theory goes, but
oh,
uh
it's SNL. Yeah, see, that's not even fair to put any stock in.
yeah, because that's all costumes.
SNL is an excuse to get dressed up and become 18 different people.
Yeah. I don't know. But I wouldn't put it past him like some of the stuff that he said about like people in Hollywood or like how all the Diddy stuff that happened, he didn't explicitly come out and say it, but he's like, yeah, there's gonna be some stuff that comes out like real
Mm.
soon, and a lot of people that you think aren't involved are actually involved. Um, do you think that those stories when they pop out that they're like actively suppressed by some like government entity? Because like I'm not saying that like Hollywood and the CIA or whatever are like in cahoots. I don't think I would go that far or that tinfoil hatted,
But you
but
can't ignore the effect that Hollywood has on the public.
yeah, just with the immense amount of cultural commentary that goes like just the news disseminates it, then celebrities are asked about those questions, and then those celebrities are seen as like big leader. I mean, look, how did the slap go? A guy
I
slapped
was
another
about to
guy.
say,
Yeah,
everybody heard about it. The world. What was it? The slap heard around the world? Is that what they
yeah,
dubbed it? Yeah.
exactly. So it's like if that's
I didn't watch
how,
the Oscars or whatever the fuck. I didn't give a
yeah,
shit, but I heard about it the next day.
yeah, like there's so much cultural relevance, and the thing is, the CIA has been caught in Operation Mockingbird influencing local journalists and spying on them. So, like already, I have reason to believe that they are in some way, shape, or form um, attached to it.
Oh,
You
I'm
know,
sure they are.
so
That's probably honestly, that's probably why the Civil War movie was kind of as shit as it was, because I expected a lot more out of that.
or just the writers just had really bad ideas and they just wanted to cover.
I mean, yeah, possibly, right? Like that's the
Yeah,
thing, is it's a 50-50.
yeah. It's usually good to bet on the side of incompetence than it is on any nefarious
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah. No, yeah. I
thing.
know
But
I get the same,
yeah,
but like the way that I see things is it's either 50-50. It either is or wasn't, you know?
that's right. There's no is wasn't.
There's no gray
Um,
area. Somebody made the decision.
yeah, somebody certainly made the decision there. That movie was that was a big letdown. I saw it in theaters, and the war scenes were really cool, but beyond that, like I don't know, like the president cowering, and then they just shoot him, and he's like a Trump-like figure on purpose. But then again, is it because he fits into the category of what Trump is, or is that just because the Trump has that reputation because of the media? So it's not exactly like it's not even like who Trump is. It's just this image that we've been projected that it's
Yeah,
like
this
Trump,
character.
this like big barrel-chested leader with like similar hair. I'm pretty sure. What was the fucking hold on Civil War movie president? Ah, no, not similar hair. Definitely not similar. Yeah, that movie was a letdown. This guy's glasses are fucking weird. Why would he be wearing these glasses?
I don't know. I don't know.
I never understood that. I do love though that like this became a meme for the longest time on Twitter. People were posting like I don't know, just somebody would like post something about America and then right below it they're like, "So,
What
what
kind of
kind of
American are you?
yeah, what kind of American are you?" Fuck. Yeah, that was a disappointing movie. And then this fucking bitch, spoiler alert, uh she dies in the dumbest fucking way.
Jeez.
You remember that?
Well, funny enough, I haven't actually seen the movie, but on your
Oh.
recommendation like that, it's just shit. I've
Oh.
never I wanted to see it, like, when the trailer came out, I was like, "Oh, this movie's gonna be sick, blah, blah, blah." Then it came out quietly, and I never heard anything about it, and then I ended up asking you, "Is it any good?" And you're like, "Nah, it's garbage."
I
I'm
mean,
like,
look,
"Ah, okay."
I would watch it just to see what like a modern war would look like in the United States because I think they actually do a pretty good job. Like forget like the actual plot points don't matter, like which states go with which and like those kind of details. It if you focus on that, the movie's just completely ruined and it doesn't make sense. As long as you're just there just for like the visuals and the cinematography and like covering a war, like it does an extremely good job of putting you in a world which isn't like imagining what that would look
Mm,
like from personal interactions to like tensions between civilians and military to journalists covering it. Like there's a lot about the story and the way that it's shot that is actually like really excellent. I don't know how accurate the firefights are. Obviously, I'm not. I never served. I have no fucking clue. I've only played video games, but it looks like basically on par with what like modern war looks like in like all those movies that came out in the early 2000s about Iraq and Afghanistan,
mhm.
except it's happening in America, um, which
Yeah.
is insane. And Canada gets mentioned at one point. Um, there's a scene
That's
where
the
they,
thing is,
yeah,
like you just mentioned, a lot of, like, wartime films that were coming like, that have been out are about the situations happening, overseas. And this was kind of the bigger ones that that happened, that they developed on US soil, and it's like, this is a big deal. You guys could really have something here.
yeah, yeah, like the
It just
Hurt
seemed like
Locker.
like I said, like, I didn't even see the movie, but I was excited for it. There was a lot of buzz about it, and then it came out and I heard nothing. And that's kinda like my indication that a movie kinda died on arrival.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering because they probably, yeah, yeah, the box office did better just because like the potential hype and what the movie's about. Um,
Yeah.
I still recommend watching it. It's like it's entertaining. And it was good to watch it in theaters, but yeah, I just left it thinking, yeah, they actually could have done a lot more with this. It was actually the most expensive film at the time. Holy shit. It was the second highest grossing film for A24. No, it was really well done. Except the story just kind of imploded on itself, but for the visuals and some of the dialogue and cinematography, yeah, it's worth watching.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah,
That's
Canada
fair. It's
gets
too bad that it fell on that one, but yeah, you were saying Canada was mentioned?
yeah, Canada gets mentioned at one point, and they're like they stop at a gas station to fuel up, and they're they're talking like, hey, like we need to fuel up because there's a bunch of guys with guns around the station. Like, how much are you willing to give? And they're like, unless you got unless you got real money, like we ain't talking. And she's like, well, I have $25, and they're like, lady, that'll buy you a sandwich. Okay, we got ham and we got cheese. You make your pick. And she's like, 25 Canadian. And they all shut up, and then they got to fueling the car, and I was like, holy shit, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah, because their currency had just completely devalued.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a great one to watch when you're like just fully invested in it, not knowing what's gonna happen like each scene. They do a good way of like setting up the shots, but yeah, some of the characters you just leave feeling like, man, that was just gay. There was no need for that. You guys just butchered it.
Nah. See, that's no fun. I think that always reminds me of the friggin' when Venom came out.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to an artist, digital artist the other day, a photographer, and I was telling her how like Hollywood has these they have these meetings that they do once a year ever since like DEI and all that became a thing. And even before then, I'm pretty sure, where they would analyze certain actors in like depending on different roles and what style the movie's shot in, who the director is. They actually had like this huge breakdown, like what the audience numbers are, what their social media activity looks like, all this shit. And it just became so granular to the point where they're like, all right, this is what Kevin Hart looks like a supporting cast. This is what it looks like when he's a romantic lead. This is what it looks like when he's an antagonistic lead or whatever the fuck. So it's just they just break it down to a science and they try to mill out the most attractive film to as many audiences as possible, and then they don't really hit the mark. A24 does a good job of like highlighting independent creators, though. I'll give them that. Like they're able to compete with those big guys and still put out original movies, even though they're not all fantastic.
Yeah, no, I'll give them that. They've had a couple bangers, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah, they've definitely had quite a few, and even this
And
one,
and
The Hurt
always, like
Locker.
you said, more like independent style movies. Oh, the Hurt Locker was great.
Yeah, I actually I was listening to the podcast episode with Joe Rogan. Highly recommend that one too because it's great. Where he talked about the Hurt Locker, how he trained with these guys in America for like I think like half a year or something, or maybe he went over. I don't even remember. Um, and he was actually like with the people. His whole thing was like, I want to make it as accurate as possible to the point where like when he was filming, he was pointing out inaccuracies with the bombs, and he's like, no, 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 it's actually got to be set up like this with this kind of a wire going out of here because he wanted to
Mm.
honor what those people were doing after having lived with them essentially for that time. Yeah, he's easily one of like my favorite characters to see in shit.
Yeah,
You
I
know he
haven't
got
seen him in a whole lot.
yeah, that's because he got run over by his own snowplow.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, 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 dude, fucking check this out. It
Got
was like,
run what?
yeah, 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 snow. Yeah, here it is. Here's the fucking snowplow. This thing right here, dude. It almost killed him. His like eye was popped out. His skull was like crushed. It like all the treads ran over
Jesus.
him. Yeah, he ran
That
himself
reminds
over
me
with
of,
the snowplow.
hold on.
Yeah, it was crazy. He had like a huge recovery phase where it was like I think a year or something. He couldn't walk, of course. He had to get like the best doctors, all this stem cell treatment, like cracked a bunch of ribs, broke like dude, broke everything in his body, internal bleeding, his eye was popped out. He was fucking bro. He was almost left for dead.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I didn't hear about that. But
Yeah,
it reminds me of the Star Trek actor there that he actually died.
yeah.
Like, as I wondered, I was watching the first movie, and the first new movies of the Star Trek, in my opinion, it was great.
That was fantastic.
I like the
Outstanding.
newer Star Wars, Star Trek movies. Fuck,
Yeah.
I almost fucked that up.
I love the new
But
Star Wars.
I love the new Star Wars. Um, and then in the second movie, I was like, wait, where did he go? And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh shit, he fucking died."
Yeah, crashed into a
Shame.
fucking gate.
He got pinned by his own car.
Yeah, that was a sad one. That was a real sad one because I was really looking forward to seeing his career grow and so young, man. He's like
Oh yeah,
mid
he
or
was
late
27.
20s. Yeah, 27. Jesus Christ. I know it sounds kind of
He's
weird as like an
27, and
audience
he looks
member.
like he's 17. Like, look at him.
Yeah. I
Not
know
that
it's
picture. That picture.
yeah. I know it's kind of weird as like an audience member to say like, "Oh, he was so young. I wish I could have seen him in more movies." As if like, I wish I could have consumed more of him. but but it's
I wish you could have
true.
entertained me longer.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But no, I mean like that's why we love actors because they're fucking
Well, and we can,
entertaining.
I mean, we can acknowledge a tragedy when we see it. We're not fucking monsters.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, he played a good role, man. I loved his Chekhov.
That was great. Although now every time I hear a Russian accent in a movie, I'm like, is this, how accurate is this?
His was actually pretty good. His was actually one of the few that I watched. I was like, "Oh my god, finally somebody does it justice." Like it was clearly a mix. It wasn't just Russian. Um maybe some Ukrainian or Polish, but yeah, like he had the Eastern European accent down. Like most people just think you have to deepen your voice and enunciate on the R's, like all that. It's like no, that's not.
Hmm.
There's a whole like cadence and the words that you use. Like he was easily like one of the best that I've seen on screen. Because ever since then, like, dude, the Black Widow movie was the fucking disappointment of a lifetime. Because I saw that and I was like, okay, they have to get this right, right? Nope. You could clearly tell it was like Americans like trying to fake an
Mm,
accent, and it was just like
yeah.
awful. Who's this guy?
This
Yeah,
guy's great. This guy's fantastic.
yeah, he does a good one.
I don't even have to
Uh,
ask with a last name like Tarasov.
yeah, he does a good one. It's clearly not just Russian. It's like it's mixed with other stuff, but that's
Hmm.
also another series that I was not a fan of the accent, especially what's his face? Fucking Keanu Reeves. You could tell that they were trying, but it just like it's hard to
Well,
fake unless you're like an expert or you have a really good vocal coach or just your vocal
mhm.
cords. Like I don't blame them. It's a hard one. I'm not fucking I get it. Even I can't do like a perfect one.
But I find like the characters that are supposed to be Russian, like they should do their best to get that right. But John Wick having like a heavily Americanized like Russian accent, that's okay in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it. There's actually a documentary that's coming out
On
on the
what?
making on the making of John Wick. Yeah, yeah. It's what's it called? John Wick. Oh, Wick is pain.
The
Yeah, yeah,
Wickening.
yeah. The Wickening. Um, John Wick, Electric Wickaloo. um,
Wickaloo Boogaloo.
but yeah, no,
Uh,
they're making a documentary, and like at one point in the documentary, the trailer, the director, or the producer, whatever, was talking like, yeah, I had to get like a second mortgage on my house, and we were running out of money, and there's a good
oh yeah,
chance
I
none of
heard
this was
about
gonna work.
that. Yeah.
Bro,
This is my
that's
life
crazy.
savings into this movie.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Well,
Um,
it's a good thing it worked out.
oh, interesting. They already made a documentary talking about their cinematography. That's wicked.
Hmm.
You know what other movie I didn't hear much about? The new Planet of the Apes. You know they came out with the fourth one?
Oh Jesus, did they? I
Yeah.
haven't seen any of the new Planet of the Apes. I don't even think I've seen the old one. I think I saw the old one once when I was like 11.
I
It
never
was one of those movie franchises that never really interested me.
I never saw the old one, but I would recommend seeing at least like the trilogy because the trilogy was actually quite good. Let me see if I can find the Here it is, the reboot series. So there was the first one, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, where the simian virus breaks out and they become intelligent. Then Dawn is like the immediate after effect of that, and then War was like, all right, this is like the final
They're
like
they're they're winning. Yeah.
yeah, except the Kingdom was like the latest one, and it's like several generations later, so like all the like the main monkeys obviously die, so you don't have any of the continuation except like
Oh.
stories that they've kept, and now humans are like there's some humans that are feral, which I was like, how long does that take? Like what? How many years have gone by for people to go feral? Like there's books and libraries and shit. What are you talking about? There's like what? They couldn't do like an oral tradition? Like they lost everything and they become fucking cavemen? Like there's a scene where there's a bunch of zebras in a pond and people just like drinking water out of the river that's rushing, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, that would not
Oh,
happen.
I expected one of the humans to like jump on a zebra's back and start like clawing at his neck with his teeth or something. Like,
No. No, not even that. The monkeys hunt them, and the premise is like, oh, the monkeys are actually smarter than some of the people. Like they talk down about like this girl in the character. Like when she starts speaking English, they're like, oh my god, she could speak English. I was like, what? How long how much time
well,
has
I
passed?
think I think that ties into the original movie way back in like the fucking 80s or whenever it came out, because in
Oh
that
really?
movie, as far as I can remember, the first of all, the apes were more civilized than this. Like just looking at this poster,
Oh
I
yeah, they
feel
weren't just
like
monkeys. They were like they
they've
had
just
like
they
suits.
yeah, and they were like you could swear to you could replace them with aliens and just be like it's the same thing. They were more intelligent, more civilized. They were like
Yeah,
building infrastructure and whatnot.
they
And
coiffed their hair.
yeah, and I think there was a moment in that movie too where they're like, "Oh my god, it speaks! It can understand us."
Oh yeah. Yeah, like they have like clothing and shit. They're like an advanced species.
Yeah, so it's weird for feral humans to exist when the
They're
apes are
still
more
monkeys.
intelligent. You'd think they'd have like more control over the population than that.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. The last movie, I saw scenes and clips of it the other day, but Andy Serkis did the mocap. Same guy that did Gollum and was that Ulysses Claw in the Black Panther, the arms dealer. He did the mocap for Caesar,
Oh yeah.
who is the initial ape that like escapes the zoo and then starts spreading the virus around, and he
Hmm.
becomes like the head honcho of the initial set of monkeys that escape. Um, yeah, I would actually recommend it. Just seeing the first three. Woody Harrelson is in it at one point as like a villain. Um, but yeah, the visuals are sick. They do a really good job of like painting the world. Let me see if I can find. Hold on, Dawn. No, not Dawn. What was the second one? It was Rise. Yeah, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. No, no, sorry. That was Jesus Christ. These fucking names.
I think you're
Dawn.
right, Dawn. Yeah.
Uh, well, there's got to be some visuals. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh yeah. Then they also in this movie the humans managed to enslave some of the monkeys and they called them donkeys. So they would like have them lift heavy shit for them or move stuff around, or if they're fighting with RPGs, they have them carry like the ammunition so they pass it on. Um, yeah, and
Why does this? Why does this remind me of that fucking meme going around about 100 men versus a gorilla?
bro. Okay, you know what?
I saw another one today that said when the 79th man nails a knuckle dragging uppercut and makes the gorilla wobble.
bro, I got a post to show you. Hold on.
it's it's unreal. Our simple minds, man. We get fucking sidetracked by the simplest
Bro,
shit.
let me show you this shit. Where's the Oh, I think I did I retweet it? I gotta find it because somebody made a video of you know what? Here, let me just play it. Okay, I gotta mute the audio on this, otherwise I'm gonna get fucking banned. Hold on.
Yeah. What? Oh no. Oh, what the hell?
The last guy. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Jeez. The face.
5 humans remain. Let's
Jeez.
go. That's the male fantasy.
Yeah, unreal.
We're
Okay.
on to rip off a gorilla's balls and save everyone.
There it
Bro,
is.
it was playing Frank Sinatra there too.
Mhm.
You got that? Oh, it
I
was
had
so
this I had the
perfect.
song playing in my head while it was happening.
It was perfect, dude. Fuck. Yeah. What's your take on that? What do you think? What do you think? How many men do you think it would take until 100?
Well,
Random
I
adults,
mean
randomized
I
adults,
mean,
not like Marines. Randomized adults, just people you see on the
randomized
street.
adults are, like, not
Yeah,
even a
men,
fighting stance? Okay,
men. Yeah, random sample from
random
age
random sample.
40 to 20.
I mean, again, like, I've seen people have this conversation before, and I think the main question is it 100 men versus the gorilla, or is it a 1v1 fight, we just have 100 men lined out?
Oh no! It's not a 1v1. No! It's like
Like, 'cause if it's
100
100
men.
guys versus
Yeah,
a gorilla, I
yeah,
think you can overpower the gorilla just with
yeah,
numbers, sheer numbers alone, if people are half suicidal like that and willing to just jump on the shit and take their chances. But if
yeah.
it's a 1v1 and you're just waiting for the gorilla to get tired, like, I don't know if that's gonna work out for you.
No, definitely not. No.
Imagine you get drafted for the fucking, like,
The Guerrilla
the
Wars.
the gorilla gladiator fight. So you're one of 100, and then you get a number, and they draw your name from a hat, and you're just praying you don't get one of the early numbers before, like, the 50th guy. Like, you wanna give yourself a chance. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
You
that's
draw, like, 17, and this
Oh
gorilla has already
god.
mowed through, like, over a dozen other people.
Yeah, yeah. 100 men could do it. 100 men could do it eventually. Because like at some point or another, by then there will be like you'll be able to like take a bone out of somebody's body that's just fucked up, or like shards of their skull or whatever the fuck. By like the 30th man, you'll be able to assemble a bone armory.
I don't know if you have time for that, like,
Oh, true.
you're
It's just
in the arena
rampageing.
with the gorilla, this is happening, like, you're gonna
Yeah,
stop and be like, "Hold on a second, let me rip this guy's bone out and sharpen it against the edge of the arena," like,
true.
if anything, I think now that we're talking about leaving bodies in the arena, nah, I think we're fucked now. That gorilla's gonna be building himself a kingdom he can just fucking launch himself off of, plus they're way more sure-footed than human beings are. We're gonna just be tripping over each other.
Oh, he just starts taking bodies and putting them in a pile, you mean?
He's gonna be like, oh, he's just no, not even. He can navigate over a pile of bodies better than a human being can. Have you
Oh,
watched a
yeah,
human
yeah.
being run through tires?
Oh, yeah. No, we're
We
so
are
bad
not
at that.
coordinated
Dude,
motherfuckers.
no, we are so bad at running through tires, it's not even funny.
It's the motherfuckers who raise their knees out sideways. These people are going places. Like,
Yeah. Dude, these guys would fuck up a gorilla. These guys would fuck up a gorilla. Oh, let me see this. Oh, kids are doing it. In the
yeah.
snow, no less. Bro, they're training them.
Already been eaten by the gorilla.
Oh, dude,
Just
no chance.
already
No
been
chance.
yeeted out of the stadium.
Bro, just taken by her fucking neck and just swung around like a toy. Are you serious? No, I don't want to see people running as. God damn it. There's not enough footage of people running through tires.
What a
Ugh.
shame. What a
Yeah,
shame. The internet has failed us.
I guess that ends that on that gorilla discussion. It's like, yeah, no, 100 men could do it. 100 men can. I feel like the whole thing also, I don't even remember what the initial post was, but like one of the like posts that I saw was like this woman, she's like, "Ladies, forget all this like stop trying to think of cool shit or like interesting topics to send to your man. Just ask them something stupid, like if 100 men could beat a single gorilla in combat, and just watch them go off. And then it's just a text chain between her and her boyfriend or husband or whatever of like him just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
asking all these qualifying questions. It's like, all right, well, what's the age range? What's the average weight? Any weapons? Like, all just
What
classifying
breed
it.
of gorilla? Like,
Because if it's a silverback, the silverbacks are known to be more tactile with their feet, and they have a more backward stance than other gorillas. So their range of motion is just oh fuck. It's true though, ladies. We are simple. We are simple and stupid. So yeah, shit like that. Like if a girl just asked me that randomly, I'd be like, oh my god, finally, I have found my wife.
somebody who gets me.
Yeah, somebody who gets me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Please, just ask me. Just keep asking me more questions like that. Like I'll start getting mad at you for like I don't know, fucking maxing out the visa or whatever the fuck. Just ask me a silly little question like that. I'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me give this a thought. Let me think this through. Hold on, give me a second.
The best part is that we'll come back like 2 days later and be like, I had another idea.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll keep thinking about it. It's not gonna be a one-off thing. 3 days later, we'll hit you up with a text and be like, "Oh wait, no, I completely forgot about this. If this is allowed, then we totally win."
yeah, 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 dude. Men are simple. I fucking love it. So it's so stupid and so hilarious at the same time. Oh fuck. Yeah, 100 men against a gorilla. Yeah, we'd
I
win.
don't understand this obsession with like the comparison between wildlife and humanity all of a sudden. Like I don't know why, but I see some like mirroring in the what would you rather have? What would you rather have meet in the woods, a man or a bear?
Yeah. Yeah, that went viral for a hot
Well,
second.
I saw a video actually recently of this blonde woman with like I don't know if it's a brown bear or a little black bear, and somebody captioned it like, "This is why you should choose the man over the bear." And in the video, the bear attacks the woman and basically like bites off her nose.
This is an
And
attack?
there's a clip afterwards.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a fucking is that a oh, that's a brown bear? Shit,
Jeez.
bears are big, bro. God damn.
Oh my
Like,
fucking god.
look at that lumbering bitch.
Yeah, it's moving slow by choice, not because it's
It's moving slow because it weighs a ton and a half. Like,
yeah. What did you feed it? Did they give it fucking snacks?
yeah, stick your fingers outside the cage. I dare you. Fucking dare you.
Why are you putting your hand up? Jesus Christ, dude.
I think he's holding onto a handle or something. Or oh no, he's
Uh
got bait. This is fucking stupid. Like,
okay. I mean, there's not really anything that bad that can happen. Technically, you're safe. Like you really better hope that the welding
you're
on them
good.
gets done.
You're good. You're good.
Holy shit, they're in the pen with the bear. Oh
What?
my goodness. Those guys, look, they just walked up
Oh
and
yeah.
tilted the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
thing, and then they just walked away.
Yeah. Because they know the bear's not interested in them. He smells food.
Bro, notice that? 3 men. Took 3 men to put that up, and then a fucking bear to just pull that
Look at the
shit
size
down.
of the claws on the shit.
Oh my god. Stop taunting it, you fucker. Give it the fucking food. Throw it out of your cage. Are you insane? That thing's gonna remember you. Yeah, there it is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bears are no fucking joke.
Here, check out this one. Check out this fuzzy fucker.
Oh my god. Oh, that's terrifying.
I love
Oh
this
yeah,
video.
I've seen this. Yeah, yeah, and he like yoinks the camera up and runs back in.
But there's no cages here. Like look at this.
Yeah, if he just decides to like do a Yui and okay.
You know there are 3 animals on the planet that consider humanity food, and this is one of them.
Yeah, right there. That's when I'd go back in. Right there.
Like,
Yep.
that's a fucking polar bear.
Yeah. No, thank you. Where are the other 2?
Dude, they're so fucking cute though. That's how I'd die. I'd run up to a polar bear, pet the shit out of it. It'd be mauling me to death, and I'd
Bro,
be like, "Oh, you're so fucking cute."
he'd fucking swipe you, and then you'd go
He's
flying.
just down,
And
just gone.
not even flying. Yeah, just down, like right into the
He's just-
fucking ground.
I'm unconscious, and he's eating my liver.
Oh my god. Yeah, bear would definitely be up there with like some of the worst ways to die, I'd say, because they don't necessarily go for the kill always. They like to play with their food.
Well, it's not even like they care, right? Like their objective isn't to kill you.
Just
I mean, it
open you up.
is, but they're just trying to eat.
Yeah.
Now, depending on what end I start eating from,
It yells
it's
less.
going to determine how bad your death is.
Yeah, it yells less when I bite it from this end. Like
It yells less.
yeah.
You know what? Fair enough. I bet
Yeah.
you that's how you get out of that. If you're being mauled by a bear, just scream harder so they'll crush your skull or something.
I mean, yeah,
End
I
it quick.
guess. That's really the only option you have. I don't even playing dead doesn't do shit. It's still just gonna fucking eat you now. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Now I don't have to worry about it escaping. Yeah, that bear attack in the fucking where is it?
You ever see that guy on the bicycle that was being chased down by a bear?
No. Oh, this one? Oh my god. Is this the same one? Yeah, this one's crazy because he's literally just going out like on a trail, just in the middle of the.
I can't remember.
Oh!
I think this one was CGI.
No, hold on.
Is it not?
No, it's real.
See, the bear looks a little janky.
The outline.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. That could be a fucking bear. Like, but no, I saw another one where, yeah, I think it was one of the ones in like the shorts there where I think it was a guy walking. He's walking down a trail, and in behind him is a bear, and it's following him. And he's just like casually continuing to walk away. He's like, I'm just slowly walking, you know, got a bear behind me, no big deal. Nothing I can do about it. It's like, if I start running.
Well, look, the first fucking comment. Imagine if when he turned back, the bear was riding a bicycle too. Then you're fucked.
Fucking, what is this, a circus bear? Now imagine him on a tiny bicycle.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I would bike until I can't feel my fucking. Oh, it's still chasing him. It's still chasing him.
See, that's the thing is, how fast can a bear run?
Well, does it have to run
Because
fast, or does it just have to run for long enough? He's on a bike too.
Well,
but, like-
realistically, how fast can you go on a bike?
Oh no.
No, he's dead. No, he's dead now.
No, this isn't real. No way.
This can't be. This can't be real. He's dead.
There's no way. He didn't even. Oh, no, that's not real. No way.
I don't know if this one was real.
No, that doesn't look real. Yeah, CGI bears. Yeah, no.
See, because on a bike, what you can reach like max, but the average person 30 clicks.
Max bicycle speed. Oh wait. I didn't specify going on
adrenaline.
on a trail whilst on adrenaline. AI would know.
I'm just wondering specifically, like on average.
Oh, let's compare
what
it.
can a person do?
Yeah, we have the AI, and we can get the max top bear speed.
Dude, you're ruining the environment by using.
A tree just got burned down because I'm asking this stupid fucking question.
Yeah. One more leaf fell.
Yeah, the world is ending. The world is ending. Bro, I was actually just to kind of like pivot a little before we get back to the bear thing while it gives me the stats. I was reading the top municipal issues by riding in Toronto, and climate change was like in the top 3 in like 2019. And I was like, "What the shit are you on? What? Climate change? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no tornadoes in Toronto." What the fuck, dude? Oh, I think it's
The
just
wildfires hadn't even happened yet.
yeah, that was like the beginning. We didn't even have that. That was like in 2021 or something that they happened. Let's see here. 50 to 60. Oh, on steep descents. On
Oh,
steep descents. Okay, so we'll say
that seems a
like
little okay.
on steep
Yeah, but
descents, steep.
that's
So we'll
yeah,
say
that's
we'll say
going
30.
downhill. Like what
Yeah,
can you pedal? You know, what's the
we'll say
fastest you
30.
can
I feel like 30 is fair. No,
30 miles per hour?
sorry, no. You know what? 20.
Because they're saying like 95 kilometers. You can't pedal 95 kilometers an hour. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no. You're right. You're right. I got a little too ahead. You know what? I want to say
If I can
20
pedal
would be
100
superhuman.
kilometers an hour, I don't need a car. I'm sorry.
Just attach a buggy. I
64 kilometers an hour.
that's a top
Fucking
speed.
bear, bro.
That's the top speed.
Of a grizzly, of the biggest fucking bear.
Well, look, this answers our question right here. They can sustain speeds of 25 to 28 miles per hour for 2 miles. So, like 20 miles per hour on a bike that is, bro, you're fucking Lance Armstrong, like with both nuts. Like,
Yeah.
you're not even missing a
Like,
nut.
that's
and
what I'm
doing
saying. Is
20.
those are insane speed. So for the time that bear was chasing him, it's like, nah, that bear would have caught you.
No.
There's no way.
And he
And then at
he
the end
happens to
here, when he
hide.
jumps off, that's bullshit.
Yeah, he happens to hide.
Yeah,
in
go
the
ahead,
very-
hide
yeah.
from a bear.
Yeah, that has like smelling power 10,000 times stronger than anyone else. Like,
He definitely doesn't know where you went.
yeah,
He can smell your Twinkies from half a kilometer off, but he can't smell your sweaty ass. Okay.
yeah, no. Oh, here we go. Holy shit!
Oh, talk about defense.
I mean, he's going downhill, but my god, is he coming towards this? What is he?
All of a sudden, the videographer is like, "Wait, hold on a sec."
What is going? Oh, he's in a car.
He's in a
Oh,
truck.
thank God. Oh,
His
thank
balls steel.
Christ. If the video cut off there, I would have been so concerned. Holy shit.
There's a
Oh, he's chasing the horses. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's breaking. You can see by his fur jiggle.
he's moving.
Holy shit, the fat is just moving back and forth. Oh my god. Horses can outrun bears, though.
Oh yeah.
Horses can definitely run on bears. Wow, look at him go.
The horses are at like a brisk jog, and then the bear
Yeah.
is coming full tilt.
Yeah. God, thank Christ that God made bears heavy. Could you imagine if they were fucking light? Like, imagine if a sloth could run that speed.
Gee, yeah, it's called a badger.
Oh, true.
Vicious little fuckers.
True.
Basically, what a badger is, it's a tinier, more aggressive bear. Look at this shit.
Yeah, fucking
Them and
honey badger.
Wolverine.
Fucking honey badger don't give a shit. Going up to fucking lions and shit. Look at it! Oh my god!
I'll fuck you up.
The lion does not want nothing to do with it. God damn, dude, that thing could fucking chomp your skull. What are you doing? Oh,
One
he's
paw.
running
Yeah,
after
there
him.
it is. Yeah, see, there it is.
He's running
One
away.
paw, and I'm putting you down. Like,
I would never do one of these safaris.
no?
No, if from afar, yes. I'm not getting this fucking close to a fucking lion. Are you serious? Fuck that. I don't care what the stats are. I don't want to be the 1%. No, fuck no, dude. No.
No, the
No.
biggest thing is don't do anything fucking stupid. Like
Unless
people
we're,
open
yeah.
their windows and try to feed them by hand, and it's like, yeah, this is how you get eaten.
No, I would like the only way I would ever do it is
Okay,
if like
the open car bullshit, that's bullshit. I'm not see this I'm not doing. This like open seating bullshit, you can fuck straight off with that noise.
do they not notice it? Or are they just not looking? Because you're not supposed to turn your back to them. Oh, okay.
Oh,
There you go.
hi.
Gripping your seat.
Yeah, that'll help you.
Yeah, I'd piss myself instantly. I wouldn't even be ashamed about it. I'd be like, I don't
It,
fucking.
it won't
Are you
eat me if
serious,
I'm covered in my own piss, right?
bro? No, I would not do that. If it was like a modded out Jeep with like extra fuel, guns, fucking everything to the teeth, like and the windows, I don't know, have bars or whatever the fuck. Yeah, absolutely, I would like do that. But like in a regular car, in a van, or one of these open air things, bro, fuck off. Look at this shit. It's so funny. Regular.
Much fun.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's real though. Yeah, I could bite your fucking tires. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Put in your fucking. What the fuck, bro? What is this?
Yeah, no. See, no.
Mala Mala Tours. Oh my god. 6,000. Yeah, you goddamn fucking right. And I bet you signed a ton of waivers too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no thank you, man. Fuck. I feel bad enough seeing them in the fucking in the zoo. Remember that girl? Lion zoo girl when she's like getting like a photo done or whatever, and she turns around and yeah, her back is to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't want to see that. That's awful. Getting into the line. Oh, here it is. Mmm, a tasty chicken nugget.
Mm.
It's all
Look, a
covered in
snack.
yellow.
Oh, it turned its back. Doink. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cruel. That's cruel. I like how it just like lies down and it's like, yeah, I'm a friend. But where's this? Oh, this one. Oh, this one always fucking gets me.
I'm the lion tamer. Jeez. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
She giggles. Freaking balls of steel.
Yeah.
The size of his head.
And everyone's like, haha, it's so funny. The lion's just death stare.
Why can't I eat you?
Yeah, that's cruel, man. I don't think we should have like those kind of zoos for those animals. I don't think that's
Mhm.
right. That's cruel.
Yeah, I haven't been to too many zoos in my time, but I remember the first time I did go to a zoo, I was like, man, why are these like white Bengal tigers covered in mud?
Yeah. Or you see the water quality of some like the penguins or whatever, and you're just or the bears. All this food and stuff is just floating in it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. You don't have the caretakers coming in every day. And it's like, and even if you do, they have to go in their like little enclosure hut. And like that's just all like cement or whatever the fuck. I don't know. The enclosures are always just like way too small because they don't like they roam. They don't just like
Mhm.
stay in one place at a time. That's a whole thing that they're not supposed to be in captivity like that. Like
But
I get it. I understand the appeal, but like I don't know. I feel like zoos got to be like
Yeah.
put
Well,
some
the other
stuff.
problem with space is availability to see them, right? Otherwise, like if you give them too much room, you're gonna show up to the viewing area and there's not gonna be anything within like eyesight. It's like that fucking scene from Jurassic Park. It's like everybody's looking at it, it's like, where is it? You know? So it needs to be a small enough enclosure that it's always within view. Otherwise, you're not really making money. Nobody's coming to see your shit if they can't see your shit. But I agree with you. Like I'm not a huge fan of zoos myself either. Especially with all the debacle over like marine life. I mean, look at
Marineland.
no, what was the one in the States?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like just scandal after story about such and such and
I think it was,
treatment.
yeah.
And
I think there's a documentary called Blackfish about it. It's called, I don't know if it was about Shamu, but it was about the killer whales. But yeah, marine zoos are fucking awful. Marineland has gotten, I think Marineland is shut down actually.
I remember the old commercials from Marineland, but Marineland was Canadian, right? Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god.
Everyone loves Marineland.
5 beluga whales died in 2024 alone.
Whoops. Wait, Marineland is still a thing?
No way. Never been.
Me neither. I don't even know where it is.
Is there only one? Niagara Falls.
Is it Niagara? Yeah.
It's operating on a reduced scale while it is slated for redevelopment. No amusement rides are operating, and it is claimed that all land animals have been transferred back from facility. However, videos in 2024 showed large numbers of deer and some bears still on site. It still continues to exhibit dolphins and beluga whales. Oh god. Oh, it's
Even
closed
though
for
they 4 of them died last year.
17 since 2019, I think it said. Yep.
See, yeah, like I'm all for checking out like starfish and shit. But marine life that needs like an excruciating amount of
Care.
space.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about whales and orcas and shit. Like they belong in the ocean, motherfucker. You know how far orcas travel in their lifetime?
Yeah. How much is a ticket? $15. That's not bad. That's why it's going to shit, because fucking they can't afford to pay for everything, because they have to pay the workers and the concessions and everything.
I didn't even know Marineland was still functioning.
It's been a while because they had rides. It used to be big.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, you used
Pull
to
up
see
one
all
of
the
those
commercials.
commercials. Pull up the Marineland commercial, man.
I don't think we'll
It's a
get copy.
classic.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we'll get copyright struck for that.
No. It's their own song. If anything, they should pay us for promoting.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. We're saving Greenland.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. Everyone loves Greenland. Have a whale of a time. Except for the fish.
What a jam. When commercial jingles were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you, not for the fish.
Everyone loves Marineland except the fish.
Except the dead belugas.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
nuts. They got to put a stop to that. They're actually like thinking creatures. That's not right. It's kind of the same thing as like having, which is the most intelligent ape? Is it not bonobos? It's those big brown hairy motherfuckers, right?
The one that learned sign language and shit?
Yeah, but that was a gorilla. It was Coco the gorilla. What is the most
Oh yeah.
intelligent ape? I don't think I think she's the exception, not the rule. But I also could be wrong. I don't know much about monkeys. I'm no Joe Rogan.
What?
Joe Rogan, like all the time, he'll like,
Oh, I know.
yeah,
He's
like
always
well,
talking about
he's doing
monkeys.
exact
Yeah.
like well, we're doing. Sorry, let me rephrase that. We're doing the exact same thing that he's done before.
No, we
Okay.
did it. We're doing it first. All right.
Yeah,
You heard it here first.
2025.
The first podcast was talking about monkeys.
But yeah, orangutans. Yeah. These fucking big fuckers. Tool use,
Yeah.
communication skills. I seen them stick sticks into like
Anthills and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, they use
yep.
tools,
Yep.
which for the longest time was like the defining characteristic of the human race. It's like the one thing that separates us from the animals is that we use tools. Yeah, well, guess what?
Yeah, because another characteristic I've also heard thrown around is that like we change our environment, but like a lot of stuff changes the environment. Like the
Birds
cuttlefish.
create nests. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
birds
Like
create nests, ants create anthills. Cuttlefish, sand.
burrowing spiders.
Where's the Oh wait, no, sorry. It was a pufferfish. My mistake. Yeah, it's from David Attenborough documentary. I think. Oh, yo, look at this,
Oh yeah,
bro.
wild.
Can you
That's
imagine?
art right there.
Can you imagine doing that with a fisheye lens? Because that's what the fish looks like. For those that are unfamiliar,
It's
fisheye
symmetrical as
lenses
hell.
are like look at this.
Oh, the fisheye lens. Bring out the 2005 skateboard video. Like,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, bring any skateboard video from the early 2000s. You don't even need like. Actually, you know what? No. That's actually a really good idea
put your hand over the
because
fisheye lens.
it'll actually show you what it's like in motion. So let me see. Fisheye skateboarding. Where's the? There's got to be some old footage. No, that's the iPhone 2014. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll go that far. There's this Thrasher. Yeah, now imagine like having this kind of movement and you're like underwater and you're just trying to fucking pay attention and the perspective is all janky and shit and you're making this giant fucking thing. Like, bro, what?
But it's the symmetry. Look at the. You couldn't do that with your hand.
Yeah, look at it. It just swims through them. Yeah, it uses its body and like its fins and it cleans it. Look at it cleans it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the female? Look at that. He takes a little bit of sand, drops it off. All these shells, he's cleaning them up. Bro,
Look at him.
that's
Nature's
crazy.
fucking great.
Nature's fucking crazy, man. That's wild. Wow. So yeah, no, definitely like
Yeah,
shaping our
that's hard.
environment.
Yeah.
Dude, people can't even shape their environment like this. Have you seen the inside of some people's homes?
Do you know how many drugs people are on these days?
Yeah. Oh, look, they used the dummy pufferfish to drop off a shell, so it fucking takes it, and spits it back out. Wow. And he puts it on top. Oh my god.
Like a hat.
This little guy. I hope he gets laid. Oh, he got laid. Wait, no, is that the fake one? No, that's the real one. Oh,
Sadness.
he'll find one. It's like in the
I don't
middle.
want to be horny anymore.
Dude, it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. No one's ever gonna see that. A wave rolls through and just washes it all away.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And they're
Like I
almost
said, piece of art right
equidistant.
there. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The symmetry is wild.
Wow. That's crazy. Nature's crazy, man. And then chimps will rip your dick off and beat you with it.
It'll kill your fucking dog.
Bro, they'll skin you alive.
That
They will
poor-
literally they'll rip the skin off of your off of your fucking face and use it as a condom to fuck another monkey.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, chimps are fucking nuts. They're like us. They're our closest relative, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is funny because in the womb, we look closer to elephants.
do we?
Yeah.
Do humans in the womb looks similar to how elephants do. I mean, I don't doubt it. It looks like an alien when you're in the womb. You're just like this thing with like bulgy eyes. That's the one weird thing about eyes. The size
Mm.
of which, when you're born with them, stays the same throughout your life.
That you're born full size
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Yeah, you're literally. Yeah, there it is. The fucking. Oh Jesus. Look, I love babies, but like that is grotesque.
Yeah.
That is wow.
Look at my baby. Isn't he so cute?
Yeah, you're right. They do look like fucking. Huh.
Is this not just the stages of development of a human fetus?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. You know what? Here, we'll fucking. Shit, I knew I should have kept that tab open. Let's look at an an elephant fetus. Oh yeah, yeah. I see the resemblance. Yeah,
It's kind of there.
that's kind of there. I see it. Dude,
All
elephants
right,
are
time
fucking
to get
wild.
me a house hippo.
Oh hell yeah, I would love one. But yo, elephants are fucking wild. Giant fucking towering giants. I don't have any other word for giant.
Well, it's their skin, man. It's like over the like their leathery fucking skin always gets me.
Yeah, it's just so dry. Fucking moisturize.
Bro, you're ashy. Like what?
Bro, forget ashy. You're just all leather.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're just walking out in the man. I wonder how they must adapt. Oh,
Oh,
that's awful. Oh, that's a skinned elephant.
well.
That's awful. That looks like some thick skin though, bro. That looks like an inch.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't look leathery for no reason. It's
Whoa!
thick as fuck.
Look at that layer.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh my god, that's like 2 inches of skin, if not three.
Yeah.
That's wild. Fucking, why are you skinning elephants, China? What the fuck, man? Oh my god, could you imagine if someone was like, I got an elephant skin coat?
You're a monster.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
I
That's
mean,
actually kind of impressive that they managed to skin the whole thing in one segment.
are they putting it off? Oh, they're putting it on
They're
top
they're
of.
tanning it.
Oh,
Oh, it's a
ew.
taxidermy.
Ugh.
You got to be a little fucked in the head to be a taxidermist.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't besides for like museums and zoos, doing it for your own like man cave or whatever, like just having a head of a buck. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
That's I get it. I'm not saying I don't understand the sentiment, but that just sends me a signal of like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I can see like having like one or two plaques in like your man cave, but like lining the walls with every single animal and like that's all mounted and everything, and then having a table made out of like your dead dog or something. Like,
Yeah, or like one of those like I've actually never seen one in real life, like an actual like a lion or not a lion, is it leopard skin? Like what are those rugs called where they have like the head too? Is
the
it leopard?
bearskin rugs.
Bear skin rug. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's just I feel like that would just give your house bad energy. You're I get it. Man's domination over nature. I understand it, but like that is just yeah, that's just vicious. Like I don't think I can have a cat if I had one of those. My cat would fucking piss on it all the time just out of fear or mark it as its territory or some
Yeah.
shit. Yikes.
Yeah, I never really
Yeah.
saw the appeal with that. Plus, it doesn't seem practical. Like I'm
Stepping on
gonna
the
trip
fucking
over
head.
that bear head.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna do it. I'm gonna kick it straight in the teeth, and it's
Yeah.
gonna bite me post mortem. Like
Imagine stumbling around in the dark and you're just trying to like get to the bathroom or get a
you
drink
step
or
on this
whatever the fuck.
round bear head, you just tweak the shit out of your ankle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not practical at all. Like, why would you do that? Or like
Yeah.
this, like what the fuck? The fuck, man?
Go ahead, sit there. Go ahead. The bear head goes right in your crotch. Like,
Place balls here. Yeah, no thank you. No
yikes.
thank you. That yeah, that is
What the
not
hell kind
good.
of bear even is that?
I don't know, but it's got like a paw hanging off of it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be bad energy. Like, but yeah, no, taxidermist. I've never met one in my life, honestly. I've met like somebody that wanted to be a work at a funeral home, but I've never met anyone that is a taxidermist or is comfortable doing that. Um, yeah, you got to be like, there's got to be something mental about you with like your comfort around death or some shit. Like
Well,
that's like one step away from like putting cats in a fucking in a bag and throwing them in the river. Like you're like I feel like that's like a step away from serial killing.
and that's the same thing I've been saying about surgeons, medical surgeons. Like you
Oh
got to be
yeah.
a little broken, and the whole field of surgery has just given you a way to legally cut people open.
Yeah.
Basically, what it is, because like even nurses, like I used to sit there with my mom watching these shows, like
Grey's Anatomy or
how
House or
sex
whatever.
sent me to the ER. No, like real cases,
Oh,
like
like
things
cops.
inside me or whatever the fuck. Like yeah,
Yeah.
and or even that Dr. Pimple Popper there, whatever her name
Oh
is, the
yeah.
Asian bitch. And it's like, oh yeah, no, there's this big ass cyst on the back of your neck. We're just gonna take this scalpel, cut into it, and this white cotton cheese consistency squeezes out of the back of this person's neck, and she just goes, "Oh, there it is. Got a little squirted there." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean? Like, you can't. What are you talking about? You just cut into a person, and this fucking rancid pus came out of them, and you're just like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. No, you're fucked." And the
Yeah,
same thing with surgeons. Like I've had that conversation with my mom as well, and mom is like, "Oh, but they're doing it to save people." I'm like, "That's just an excuse. That's just an excuse. You couldn't catch me with a scalpel cutting a person's skin open to go inside, take a look at their organs, and do whatever. Like, no,
yeah, no. No.
I don't have the constitution for that."
No. No, no, no. Certainly not. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that cuz like doctors you rarely meet like a normal doctor. They usually have like a fucked sense of humor or they just have like some way about them that you can tell they're just not like you would not meet that person or see them in a cafe or a bar and just look at them or interact with them and think, "Oh yeah, this person's like fine." Like no, like there's just something about their character that that attracts that kind of person to it. Which, like it makes sense. Like you're dealing with human lives and you have to kind of put yourself out of the equation to an extent because like you can't be doing that job and also being emotionally invested in the patient's like outcome every time. Like you literally your ability to save lives. Like I know I've only gotten this from like watching House and whatnot, but I feel like that's an accurate portrayal of like you don't have to be
You
an
kind of have to
asshole.
disassociate. No,
Yeah,
you kind of have to
yeah,
disassociate, though. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You have to, that's exactly the right word. You have to dissociate from the act itself because if you get emotionally invested, that's when you fuck up. That's when you actually make mistakes because then you're not trying stuff because you think it'll work. Then you're just trying it because you really want to save the person, even if they're beyond saving.
Yeah.
Like being an ER doctor must be fucking insane.
Or not even. Imagine being EMT.
Oh, just arriving at the scene of a crime?
Fucking paramedics. Yeah. Like those
Yeah,
people got the biggest fucking pair of balls on them. I don't know how they do it.
that's like
They
the
show up
closest
to
to
scene after scene and they see it for what it is, you know?
yeah, that's got to be like the closest thing we have to like maybe like cops having like PTSD for like a job that just about anyone can get, and like not just about anyone, but like you obviously there's certification training and whatnot, but like that's like a publicly accessible job. Like you don't have to like spend a tour in Afghanistan or go to
Mhm.
like a boot camp. Like you go to school, you do your thing, and the next thing you know, you're showing up to like literally like the worst of the worst of the worst.
Yeah, but you're also seeing it like by the time it gets to the ER, you know, the guy's being stabilized, he's on a a clean gurney and blah blah blah. You got a bed going for him, you know? It's like, but this way you're just walking into somebody's house, seeing the scene for what it is, and having to deal with all this shit. It's like, fuck, man. I do not envy them.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
respect it, but I don't envy it.
that's got to be that's got to be a tough job. Just nonstop, just fucking horror is the worst thing that could potentially happen, and you're just dealing with that, or you're just riding up to a fucking overdose.
Or suicide.
Mm. Yeah, and you
The
pray that
suicide apparently is the big ones.
you pray that the suicide just happened and hasn't gone unnoticed, so that you have to step in there and fucking breathe that in. I don't know if that even is a hope, but I feel like if I had that job, I'd kind of, as morbid as it sounds, like I'd probably be a little bit relieved if it just happened versus like having to walk into the house and with that stench and everything like that. That does not seem like a fun time.
Yeah, definitely not. That's like those crime scene cleaners.
Yeah, that's a
Those
job
people
too.
are nuts. That's a job. There's a guy on YouTube, he documents it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't document everything, right? Well, he documents what he can, legally speaking. But then people ask him questions like, "Hell, have you ever come across a piece of evidence or something that was missed?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, but by the time they call me in, they declare the scene as like prepped for cleaning. It's like it's been tapped out essentially. So if I find something like a bullet casing or whatnot, he goes, no, it just goes into the fucking garbage with everything else. Like what?
yeah. I remember. I remember this guy. I forget his YouTube channel, but he did a really cool VR series where he went into like VR chat and interviewed all these people. And the validity of like what they said is obviously up to debate. You know, how could they verify that they actually worked that job? Who knows? But
Yeah,
this guy was telling him the story of how he works in some European, like kind of like EMT service, and he was telling him how like one day he gets a call at like 7 a.m. or like 8 a.m. or something, and it's like rush hour, and one of the trains in the train station, saw a suicide. Somebody jumped in front of the tracks, and he was like, "Yeah, our job is literally go in and pick up every single piece of flesh that we can find and dispose of it as soon as everything's kind of been ruled through." So like here I am getting up for the morning commute and driving through traffic and doing all this stuff, and everyone's going about their day, and here I am picking up body parts and having to deal with that. And from what the guy said, he's like, "Yeah, I didn't last long at that job. The pay was obviously above average, but just the mental toll of it all." He's like, "Yeah, that was not for me," and I don't fucking blame him.
mm, yep. No, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough job. What else? Fucking deep sea welding. Oh Jesus, let's look some video of this up. That one gives me claustrophobia. I do not like being underwater in like that kind of situation.
It's shit like this.
Oh, oh, you
They're
just
right up against the.
oh in the pipe.
Yeah, no, see this kind of shit. You would nah.
Oh
See, that
no.
noise, you can fuck right off with that shit. But the biggest thing is that these guys are getting like pounded by waves half the time.
Yeah, because they're right at the shore. They're not just like out somewhere. They don't send deep sea welders to like that. I
No,
mean,
this
I
is an
don't.
oil rig.
Well, this has been like clips, so I don't know to what extent this is an oil rig or what.
No,
Maybe,
no,
yeah.
those they have them on oil rigs, yeah.
No, they definitely do. Yeah, but yeah, if you're by the coast, you're definitely getting hit with like really really strong waves, and on the oil
But
rigs
see,
too.
these are
Yeah.
jobs, and people are being paid like thousands of dollars to do this, and good on them. What I will never understand are the fucking people who do this kind of shit recreationally, the cave divers.
Oh
Cave divers
Christ.
or like cave exploration, like you guys are nuts, man. The friggin' situations these guys get themselves in, and not even like the horror stories, but there's a YouTube channel of this man, and he brings his son along and teaches him how to do all this cave diving. Um, and all the stories are good. Like they get
Oh,
in and
this
out.
one?
He knows what he's doing.
Is it this one?
No, these are all the horror stories. Uh, the scary interesting channel has a bunch of them, but oh, I can't remember the
Uh,
name of them.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's it there. The caveman. Uh, no, down the green one. Yeah, those guys. I think that's
Oh
them.
no.
So you see what they like, what these guys get into, and they do this in their free time. Look at this, and this isn't even that bad. Like they've got a decent amount of lighting in there. But dude, sometimes he sends his son in. Like he starts his son at like 14 or something. So he's got this tiny ass frame on him, right? And they'll see little caverns like, look,
Bro, for what? What are you even looking at? Fucking rocks? Like,
just shits and giggles, man.
dude, literally
They find cool shit, but
for literally any reason, there could just be a pocket where there's no air, whether it's the mold or whatever the fuck. Like, literally for any reason that you just don't know because you're exploring the environment as you go. There's not like a bird that you take with you or anything. So you're just hoping that there's free flowing air and enough space to squeeze through and that the rainfall hasn't shifted the rocks or whatever the fuck. Like, you're just hoping that everything is sound. Like, realistically, I don't, look, I don't know shit about this, but like, I'd just be concerned that like, okay, well, this could just like go down on me at any fucking moment.
oh yeah, people have been pinned by shit and whatnot. No, but a lot of these caves have already been mapped out. So in this case, the dad knows where he's going. And they know that it's safe from like certain gases and whatnot. But there are a bunch of stories of like kids finding a cave, going in, and then realizing there's like noxious fumes coming out of like a vent or something. And or at one point, like there was like a gas main break. There's a cave system in the States that had like three entrances, and then two of them got blocked off when they made like a highway, and the third one they put in like an underpass, and they made like a tunnel too, and there was like a gas line that broke, and it caught fire, basically blocking out the exit, and there were like three teenagers in there, and then one of them ran through the fire and like crawled through the flames
Jesus.
to get help, and he did, but unfortunately he died, but the other two were rescued. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, anything could happen in these caves, but that kind of claustrophobia, like, no thing. And he sends his son in there. He goes, yeah, there's a hole over there. And his son goes, oh, I'll do it. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, why not? And then the kid gets in there, and you can see he starts to panic, which is like the worst thing you can do in a situation like that, because you start to use a lot of energy. You start to hurt yourself, get yourself
Breathing.
wiggled in the situation. Yeah, your breathing's a big one. Like, panic in the cave systems is the fucking killer. But then has to like talk his son down and be like, "You're okay. Things are fine. I'm here." As he goes like ass end into this tiny fucking crevice that's like 3 inches tall, like 8 inches wide, passes him a camera through into this other cavern so he can see some stalactites. Like, you guys are fucking nuts.
Yeah, and for what? Like, they're cool some rocks from the inside instead of looking them on the outside. That's great. Like, that's awesome, dude.
So
Jesus
this
Fuck.
This is the deepest cave system in the world.
Oh my god. How many?
It takes like 7 days. It takes like a
7,000
week to get down there.
For what? Why would you bother going down there?
Who? Who goes down here? And there are drops here. Like you see that first drop
Yeah, that just goes
by the
nowhere.
orange? No, 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 on the right, just to the right, where that orange. You see that drop right there? That's like
Yeah.
1,000 feet straight down.
Whoa.
There's like a hole in the floor, and then when you go through the hole in the floor, there's nothing around you. You're just rappelling down by rope because there's nothing there for you to hold on to.
Wow. Yeah, it's a it's
It's
a
7,000 feet.
it's a cave in Abkhazia, which is a Russian occupied region of Georgia. In 1968, the name was assigned the S11 or 115. It was named after the guy that died there. Verevkin died in 1983 while exploring a siphon. What's a siphon? Oh,
Oh.
shit.
See, that
Yeah,
also happens a lot in caves. They
yeah. When the
just
water,
flood because people will
yeah.
go down there, and then they won't realize that it's raining outside, and so the ground level rises and it cuts them off. Now imagine you have to now swim through a tunnel full of water in a cave. You just had to wiggle your ass through. You don't have goggles now. Hopefully your flashlight works underwater. Because I've seen instances where people have literally tried to swim and navigate through that in the dark. And then all of a sudden they turn around and there's one less of them. And when rescue teams show up, they find him floating in the middle of the siphon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
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 And now do check out the underwater caves. Because those ones are even better.
Oh
Because
yeah,
now
better? They're better, James? They're
because
better?
now
They're
you have
much
to
better?
now you have to worry about silting out is what it's called. And
Oh,
silting out is when you kick too hard and you kick up all the silt and now you blind yourself.
and you gotta stay still. Because that's not
You,
like
you you can't wait for the silt to settle.
settle. Yeah.
You'll run out of oxygen. Not to mention the whole thing about
Oh,
decompression sickness and
dude, this guy was down here for 11 hours.
at
Pretty
least they're
good.
there.
Doing pretty good.
Some of the crawl spaces are so tight they take their tanks off and shove them through the hole first. Like they actually can't even fit.
Be real careful not to knock that off or we're in big trouble. Knock what off? Oh, I see what you mean by the
See all the
silt.
silt he just kicked up?
Oh, God. Oh, you can't see shit,
You can't see
dude.
shit.
Oh my God. This was 2 years ago. When was this? Video quality doesn't look all that great, but then again, it's his helmet. Why can't I copy paste anything on this page? Do I have to fucking yeah, there we go. Ed Sorensen. I hope he's still alive. Yeah, here it is. He is one of the most experienced body recovery finder divers in the world.
I knew his name. I've heard his name before.
So yeah, when he said pretty good, he wasn't joking. The guy was in his element.
Yeah.
Holy
This
shit,
guy's
he's
been
still
I've heard
alive.
this guy's name before. He's been referred to on a bunch of rescue missions
Oh my God.
across the world, honestly, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, and there's no way this guy didn't tell people where he was going. There's no fucking way.
No, that's diving 101.
Yeah,
This is where I'm
there's no
going. This
way.
is when I expect to be back.
Yeah, there's no way. If nobody, like, if you don't get to hear a call from me by this time or a text or whatever, then yeah, send the team.
Yeah.
No, this guy's a fucking expert. And he battled cancer. What a fucking OG. Yeah, in 29, dude. In the recent one, he's 65 right now or 66, and
Mm-hmm.
in 2019, so that's 60, yeah, 60 years, 60 years old. He successfully rescued a British cave diver.
Yeah.
Wait, he's the guy that did the. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
He's not the guy that did the Thai cave, but Josh Bratchley is the guy who did, and this guy saved him,
damn. When you save Superman,
bro. He saved the next generation. Yeah, though known for his involvement as a cave rescue diver in 2018 Thailand cave rescue, that one was wild too because they had to put the kids under so that they wouldn't panic as they went
mm-hmm.
through. That oh Jesus, can we see the
Oh
fucking?
no.
Can we see the footage of the fucking kids?
One
Oh
of
my
the
god. Hold on, let me see a cross section of the cave.
one of the most fucked up cave stories I heard was a similar situation where it was like a bunch of school kids went on a field trip with their teacher who was like a well versed cave diver. But then when they got in there, for whatever reason, like their lights started going out. They tried to turn back. There was an underground river that was like rushing through this chamber they had to cross over, and one of the girls slipped and fell into the river and just got swept away into the rock face on the other side of the wall. Like the water's going somewhere, right? There's a hole.
Yeah.
She just skips over, misses, and then she's just gone. Just gone into the underground waterway, wherever that fucking goes, into the
Wow.
darkness. And then a teacher tries to save her and ends up going along with her. I was like, what the? You just, that's just death.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what those two experienced because unfortunately they didn't make it. But imagine slipping into the darkness and just going along for a ride. Like, just give me the
Yeah.
cyanide pill now.
Yeah. That's wild, man. I would never do that shit. I would never fucking no, thank you. Mm-mm. Even scuba diving gives me enough like claustrophobia when I do it. I know it's like fully safe and I can just like take the tank off if I need to and just swim up for air, but there's just something about having to force yourself to manually breathe through your mouth and you can't breathe through your nose. There's just something about that where I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like to have my breathing limited,
Mm,
especially since like you're breathing through your mouth, you're not oxygenating your brain as well as you would be if you breathe through your nose. And
mm,
it's not nearly the same quality that you're getting. So your actions are automatically just diminished by like 15% or whatever the fuck. Like
mm.
I've only been I think twice or so, or maybe once, but yeah, no, not a fun experience because you have to clean your goggles to get rid of the condensation. They have this tip where like you have to lift your goggles downward to
Oh,
let the
yeah, yeah.
water go in, and then you have to flap them up. I think like as you're exhaling or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember the fucking trick, but I didn't do that, so my shit was just fogged up the whole time. We came out of the water. My mom's like, "You see all the fish?" And I'm like, "No, I was too busy not having a panic attack." Like,
'Cause I can't see, I can't breathe. I don't know where I am.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no. No, no. Apparently it helps if you spit in them. It creates this like little
it
layer.
does.
Yeah.
It does. It's
But it didn't
fantastic.
help me. Didn't help me. I not all the spit in the world could fucking save me. It did not
But they
help.
still clog up anyways, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no thank you, dude. Fucking water, like I got my limits with that. Like going out in the middle of a lake, okay, no predatory fish. I'm good. Like we're chilling. Doing that in the dark, yeah, no thank you. No, no thank you.
Well, it took me, what, 25 years and with a massive familiarity with that lake for me to even do it.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I remember when my family moved out to the country, there was a quarry near us, and you could see down to the floor of the quarry,
No thank
and
you.
there was a tire, right? Just a truck tire. on the bottom.
Oh
But
God.
it was just a black hole. And you
Oh
look down and you
God.
see this black hole and you're like, "Motherfucker." I
Oh,
used to swim over that thing as fast as possible. I'm like, "Nope. No, thank you."
oh. I mean, that's shallow. You can see that, but like some of these, no, it's just a reflection. Let me see if I can.
See, scuba diving in like a shipwreck or something. See, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I
How
do it.
deep is the water? How deep? How bad is the pressure? Right? Like how
Well,
long?
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
long?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to the point where I need to decompress. I don't trust that shit.
No, fuck that,
Decompression
dude.
sickness, man? No, thank you. No, you mean being knocked out while I'm still like 100 feet underwater? No, thank you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's it right there. It's like it's all nice and there's a shore and then black.
Yeah.
No, no, I could
Well,
yeah,
sometimes you just gotta look down and accept it. That's what I did. When I went out in the middle of the night there in the lake, I was just like, if something kills me now, so be it. If something drags me down, I just accept it. I don't give a shit.
yeah, not even that anything would, but you always have that thought in the back of your head just because it's the
Uh,
unknown.
the human imagination, man, it is limitless.
What if a fish wizard like fucking
What if there was a freshwater octopus in this enclosed quarry that reaches up and a fucking kraken? Like
dude, how scary would it be if fucking octopi were like actually predatory? If they like actually like fucking hunted down people because they do have beaks. I'm
and
pretty sure.
like face huggers from aliens. Like,
Pretty
oh
sure
yeah, they
fish
got
are.
beaks. They're
Yeah,
nasty too.
yeah.
They'll
Pretty much.
bite you. They'll take a chunk out of you.
Well, even their suckers have fucking teeth. So if they don't fucking take a bite out of you, ripping them off will fucking fuck you up. Yeah, imagine if octopi were predatory towards everything in the water. Dude, we would never go in the water unless you're near
I think
fresh
it
water.
depends on where you'd go, right? Like that's the thing. It also depends on where in the
Yeah.
world you are.
No, we'd be fine in fresh water. But yeah, all that salt shit. No, thank you.
Yeah. I'd rather send down a drone, look at it in a camera feed.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
good. We
apparently
have the technology. Isn't that a blue ring octopus? Aren't you not supposed to touch those?
yeah, they are notoriously venomous, which is kind of crazy because there's not really that many venomous animals in the sea. There's not that many of them. Jellyfish, like they don't have a. Is that technically venom?
I I think yes. I think technically it's venom.
Because I've always seen them like portrayed in cartoons as if they have like some electric pulse, but that's not because they're electric.
Oh
It's
no,
because
it's a
it's because
chemical.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they are venomous.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is I'm just considering whether or not they're considered like technically venomous.
Oh, like
But
those fucking
I think it's considered a venom.
like those blue box jellyfish. They look like this when they're dried up on the sea, and the problem
Oh
is that
yeah.
they're when I was in Australia, um, when they're dried out, they just look like they're yeah, like this. There's like a strand,
Oh.
like little bubbles, and there was tons of them. Like not like as if like I had to watch where I stepped. It wasn't like this bad. Why is this
Hmm.
image so? Oh, there it is. It wasn't like this bad. They were fairly tiny. They weren't big, but like you could tell. Yeah, like this basically. They're like this little
Yeah.
tiny air bubble on the beach. If you stepped on them, you would still get bent. What the fuck, dude?
That's the one.
Oh, no, that's actually the right way to
It's
hold it
not even.
because
Yeah.
the strands, right? It's the strands.
Yeah. Yeah. And the best part is that the strands can still sting you even when they leave the jellyfish.
What?
Yeah.
Like if they're cut?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We were in PE we were in PEI, my family, and we were swimming around and a stray fucking jellyfish leg caught my dad in the chest,
Oh my god.
right around the nipple. And all of a sudden he goes, "Ah,"
Oh,
he goes, "Ah, shit," and we're like, "What?" He goes, "I got fucking," he goes, "I got stung." We're like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Look," and there's a freaking tentacle like wrapped around his nipple. We're like, "What the hell? They can sting you even afterwards?" He goes, "I guess so."
quick, James, piss on me.
Oh, Jesus. It's
You know that Les
fine.
you know that Les Stroud had a woman piss on him for jellyfish?
That's for what do you mean for jellyfish?
Like he got stung by a jellyfish and then he had it
Oh,
was actually
okay.
it wasn't even just any woman. He had a Spice Girl piss on him. No, not Les
What?
Stroud. What's his face? The Survivor Man? What's his name?
Not the Survivor Man.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Where is it? What's his name?
Oh, I
Hold on.
can't remember his name.
Spice Girl, jellyfish. Yeah. Yeah, Bear Grylls.
Oh, it's Bear Grylls. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
one of
say
the
it's not Survivor Man because Survivor Man's not that fucking stupid.
wait, who's Survivor Man?
Um, I can't remember his name. It
Les
was a
Stroud. No,
great
that is
show.
yeah, that is Les Stroud. Yeah, that was the guy I showed
Yeah, but
earlier.
you're not talking about yeah.
No. This is the other
Les
guy.
Stroud is great though. He's actually like practical with it. Bear Grylls is like, I'm gonna drink my own urine now.
Yeah, I don't know how he got into contact with it. I don't like was he what was he trying to reach for? I don't
He's touching it. He's great. That's a blue jellyfish. That's a blue box.
like why
That's
would
what you were
you
just showing me.
mm, I don't know if it is, but in any case, like why would you do that? And then she
Yeah,
fucking
see,
urinates on him. He had a Spice Girl pee on him.
that's great. He couldn't have pissed on himself.
Maybe he had no piss or this feels
He had
so
no
set up.
piss. That's what I'm saying is like the Bear Grylls thing. It's so theatrical. Survivor Man, dude, he didn't even bring a camera crew with him. He did all his own camera work when they dropped him off somewhere.
This is a great one. You ever
Bear
see this
Grylls has
one?
a whole fucking squad with him.
You ever see Bear Grylls do this?
No, what is this?
Oh, check this out. This is great. So he's talking about how the rocks aren't settled, and because I think like volcanic or something, they're very brittle.
Mhm.
So you have to act fast as you're stepping over them. You have to really feel them. And then it
Oh
cuts
yeah,
to an
feel the
example.
rocks.
So
The same spot.
yeah, it's just some guys,
A rock
and then,
slide.
he turns around, and then he shows that it
The canyon
and,
ain't even a
and
canyon.
there's cars. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, yeah. Bear Grylls was definitely the
He's
imposter in that one.
he's a little too Hollywood.
Yeah. I wonder who's
Survivor Man was great because it was basically like, uh, what's that new show? Alone?
River
New
Monster?
show.
Oh,
No, they have a new show. Well, it's not new anymore. It came out. It's been out for a couple years. It's got several seasons on it now. But they take like a bunch of contestants, like outdoor
oh
enthusiasts, and
yeah.
drop
You've told
them
me.
off
Yeah.
on like an island, and they're
Mm-hmm.
like, survive as long as possible. If you survive up to 90 days or something, you win like $500,000. But here's the thing: if there's two of you left, we're just gonna see whoever's lasting the longest. So you have no idea when the next person taps out. So you better not tap out until the very fucking end or until we come get you. And Survivor Man, that's what he would do. They just drop him off in the middle of nowhere with all his camera equipment and whatnot and be like, okay, here's a broken down snowmobile to give you like a real sense of like a situation. And he's like stripping the snowmobile for parts that he can use and so on. And then when shit went bad, he goes like, no, I gotta call it in. I gotta get out of here. I'm not gonna survive the 7 days. Like it was legit. At least it seemed legit. More legit than Bear Grylls, anyways.
Dude, Survivorman is from Toronto.
Hell,
He's
hell yeah.
he's Canadian.
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy shit.
And he'd teach you too. It wasn't like Bear Grylls where it was like, look at these rocks. They're fragile. You gotta move quickly. No, Survivor Man friggin' Les Stroud would be like, This is how you identify a plant, whether or not it's edible, and so on and so forth. This is how you can strain water from this river system. This is how to check if this river system is even worth drinking out of.
Dude, the here, like it's Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. But it says here the survival skills imparted from watching Stroud's television programs have been cited by several people as the reason they lived through harrowing wilderness ordeals.
There it is. He's literally saved lives.
Yeah, there's a Manitoba man who, where is it here? Snowmobiler Chris Traverse of Gypsumville, Manitoba, is the latest to credit Stroud's show for saving his life thanks to the tips he picked up from tuning in regularly. He got separated from his friends and ran out of gas in the woods. He saw a telephone tower in the distance and spent 3 days walking toward it, eating snow to stay hydrated and making shelters at night out of tree branches. Finally made his way out of the woods on Wednesday. A Utah couple also credited the show last month for helping them survive for 12 days after they got stranded in their truck in the snow. They had to cut the material out of the seats of the truck to make snowshoes so they could walk out through the snow. Whoa.
Yeah, it was real
Shroud
shit.
Yeah, Stroud says he was particularly happy to hear that the 24-year-old ate snow, something that is frowned upon by some survivalists who warn that eating snow and ice can reduce body temperature and lead to further dehydration. He says that he's always disagreed with that. Being a Canadian who's surrounded by snow a lot, I've always said if you don't have water and you're working enough during the day and you're warm, and this boy apparently was, then just eat snow, and he did, and that's some vindication for me, I guess. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, like to a point, if you're like literally fucking freezing, then yeah, absolutely do not eat it, or at least like in large quantities. Um, but yeah,
Well,
that's cool.
the other theory I've heard about not eating snow is because your mind thinks you're eating. So you
That's
can
true.
actually starve to death by eating snow. Because your
No.
brain thinks you're eating, so your brain thinks you're full, when in reality, you're not receiving any nutrition at all.
Yeah, and it preps your stomach. It preps the entire system to intake food, and then all that prep goes down the fucking water, and then you just feel even worse.
Hmm. But yeah, no, that's cool, man. I didn't know that. I feel like Survivor Man and the Crocodile Hunter, they're like soulmates. They're buddies. They know what's up.
Oh yeah, they're legit.
One of them talks to animals and teaches the world about it, and the other one's like, "This is how you survive in the fucking wild." Like,
This is how you skin one of them fuckers.
I caught a wabbit. What about the bunny wabbit?
Yeah, you know that guy that did that show River Monsters? You know why that show stopped?
He lost a limb?
No, because there was nothing left to catch.
No way. That's not real.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I'll
not a
fucking
thing.
bet you. Okay,
What do you
is it
mean? We're
is it
discovering new species every day.
is it true that the show River Monsters stopped because the lead actor ended
Oof,
up
I don't know. Yeah.
catching all the fish in the world at least once? Not all of the fish in the world, but like all the
No, but the
the
ones
river
that would be
monsters.
considered river monsters,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's real. Um
Oh, that's nuts.
yeah, Jeremy Wade had exhausted his list of target species, having caught nearly every large freshwater fish he sought over 9 seasons. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize they had 9 seasons of that shit. That's a lot of
Yeah.
fish.
9 seasons and he caught I would assume he caught at least one every fucking every single fucking time. Yeah, River Monsters. That was a good show. I saw parts of it every now and then.
Hmm.
Yeah, from 2009 to 2017. Yeah, he had a list and he fucking caught basically almost all of them, and he's like, "Well, I'm old enough, and that's it." So
I can die happy. Oh, that's fair.
yeah, those big photos, big fish catch, bro, that's unreal, dude. I saw
Like,
one.
oh,
Where
that's
was
a
it?
tuna.
I think it was Japan tuna caught.
It's like the big, what are they called? Like the groupers or something? Those things are wild.
Yeah, there was one. I think it's. If I type in Japan fishing, I wonder if it'll. bring it up. There was a video recently where a guy used this giant fucking rod to fish for this tuna. Maybe it'll show up in the if I just type
Oh
in
yeah,
fish.
tuna are massive,
No, I don't want to see all this.
and they
That's
used to be
fucking.
bigger too.
Oh, I bet until we. Is this a fucking? Oh my
What in the
god,
hell
that's a
am
sex
I
doll.
looking at?
That's a
That's
sex doll.
that's great.
Oh Jesus
Thanks,
fuck.
Twitter.
Thanks Twitter. When I literally just typed it. Okay, that's a woman.
What, just booty?
Really?
What did you type in?
Fishing?
Fishing?
Fishing. I just typed in fishing. I
I
want
got
to
the
see.
wrong kind of fishing.
I want to see people fish. What's wrong with that?
I'm
Oh,
hungry, not thirsty.
there's a fucking. I'm not gonna find it. This fucking. Oh, they're fishing.
You mean like the
Lord of
big
the
fishing
Rings.
poles that they catch like the marlin with?
Yeah, but it showed in like real time how he caught it, and he's at this like dock somewhere in like maybe not Japan, maybe just Southeast Asia, but it certainly looked like Japan. And he just pulls it from way out, like pulls it all the way, takes it out of the
Oh, I
water,
know the fishing rod you're talking about. Yeah.
and it's like a meter long, and I'm like, what the
Yeah,
actual
they're a meter
shit?
long and they weigh like 250 pounds.
And half of that is mercury. Oh, one cool fishing rod I saw the other day. It was this is an ingenious idea. It totally like changed my perspective on casting when I saw it. Instead of having to whip it, it's literally just like it's a it's essentially like what's I don't even know if there's a name for this mechanism or whatever, but it's like you pull on this thing at the end of the rod or like at the bottom end of it. As you pull, you create this tension, you let go and it shoots it out into the air.
Oh, like a slingshot.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen people do that with line fishing.
I think this is it. Oh no, this is like
There's a
a
guy that literally just has a slingshot that does it too. Yeah.
no, it's like slingshot casting. Oh, I didn't know this. So you literally you hold the lure back. Oh, hope it doesn't
Yeah.
fucking hook you, because that's painful. No, I think it's this one here. Uh, no, that's like an actual sling. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one right here. No, not this. Not this. Not this. Skip this. Skip this. Where is it? This one. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So it's got the
Yeah, essentially the
reel.
same thing, just built into the handle.
Looks like he hand built that.
Very well could have.
That's a great rod. That's so much better than
But you have no leverage, you like to pull
oh
back, you know?
true.
Okay, he's just spearing
Yeah, that
fish.
guy's just sniping him. He's literally
That's
just
not even
sniping.
fair, bro.
What's that? What's that one with the shotgun fishing where that guy pulls it out of his fucking inventory?
Oh, that video.
Or
A bunch of fucking hillbillies.
what if I type in?
I
What
think
if,
you just did you not just see it?
did I
Is it
actually?
not that second short? Is that not it?
No. There's
No?
one where
Oh.
like oh wait no ice. No, I know which one it is. It was ice fishing shotgun. Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
yeah
yeah.
this one. Yeah, he's ice fishing and he's like looking around for a spot to. Guys, like, go check out my lure.
Perfect fishing weather.
Yeah, so that's when you take out the shotgun and boom, bro.
Look at that. Flawless.
I mean,
Like the fish are coming now.
it if you're on the dock or like you're far away, yeah, I feel like that's a viable method.
But the fish aren't coming. You just shot a shotgun at the water. Talk about
Yeah.
scaring off the fish. Look at this noise. Jesus. Thick as that ice.
Ice fishing would be really cool. I'd love to do some ice fishing. Oh, he takes a rock too. What the fuck?
Is he still not through it?
There you go.
Oh,
Now he's
okay.
through it. Ice fishing would be cool. I'd like to go ice fishing at some point. What the fuck is this? Hashtag Jesus?
What?
Jesus, look at that spray. Actually, no, that's the hole. The
You talking
water
about
was what cleared it.
you talking about the science behind the water coming up? What the hell?
Yeah, ice fishing would be cool. I'd like to do some ice fishing at some point. This is like a common thing that people do.
I guess.
Why are there so many bubbles? What the fuck? Oh, it's an auger. Wait,
No, it's not an auger.
why
That's an
does that
auger.
the first thing come up?
Because that's an auger.
That's
Yes,
one of
this is
them
the
augers.
shotgun. This is the shotgun ice auger.
What is
It's
that
doing the same
movement?
thing because I don't know. It looks like gas being released.
That's what I mean. That's what I thought auger was relating to. But then I'm like, wait, isn't that like the name of a
No,
gun?
no, the auger is the tool that you literally just looked at.
The gun.
No, Google auger. That's an auger.
Oh, I was talking about the black
That's
guy
what
here.
people. No, no,
That's what I mean. That's why I was confused. I'm like, that's not
no.
an auger. What the fuck? That's why I said, oh, that's one of them augers. Yeah. Okay,
No,
gotcha.
the tool is what people typically use for ice fishing to open up
Oh,
the ice. So he's making
gotcha.
the joke. This is a shotgun auger.
Ultimate run and gun ice fishing. Oh, hell yeah. What is this all
It's
about?
got some lidar shit. Like what?
Oh, he's like deep scanning it.
Yeah.
Because I know there's robots for that, like machines for that, but he's got like a fucking what is that? What a speed racer? No, not speed racer. What are those called? In Star Wars, the first Star Wars. Remember the
Yeah, 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 yeah.
land racer? Is that what they're called?
No, what you need to look up is the Husky snowmobiles.
Like
Like a Husky, but I think it's SKI.
this one?
No, 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 no. Go to images, see if you can. Yeah.
One of these?
No. No, 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 no. The yellow one.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It was basically a track machine that pulled you on a trailer.
Husky. What the? Did you have one of these growing up?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
These are old. No, I saw these in a documentary or something once.
That looks heavy. That I do not trust that on the ice, dude. What the fuck? That thing's got treads.
I just find it funny that you don't actually ride on it. It just pulls you. Look at this thing.
Whoa.
Are they still making stuff?
That's Russian.
No, it's
That was
Canadian. Look, Husky
no,
Motors Canada.
no. I know, but the logo they just showed, it was written in Russian. There was Russian
Oh,
text there. Yeah, this is
they probably have a
interesting.
big market in Russia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
basically you're basically towed behind it.
huh. Yeah, see, in collaboration with, and here,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's a
that's
company they're collaborating with. Yeah.
that's kind of wicked. So okay, so like obviously like can't do like big jumps or anything crazy, but and it's also tied to
Well, no,
the
it's a
back.
workhorse.
Yeah, yeah, it'll get you places.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. How much does it go for? Hold on, how much is
That's exactly what they had in that other video you were watching.
yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
Hold on. How much does Snowmobile from Husky. What was it? Motors Canada cost. What are you thinking? Like 10K, 20K
Um,
Canadian?
yeah, probably around there.
30
10
would
to
be too high.
15K.
30, I feel like you would need like an actual cab. Oh, 4K.
4K.
Whoa.
Seriously?
1/3 of the cost of traditional snowmobiles.
Are they air cooled? Because if they're air cooled, I'm gonna buy one of these and replace my car with it.
Are they
Are
air
you
cooled?
kidding me? Because if they're liquid cooled, you're fucked. You can only drive them in winter. Yeah, they're liquid cooled.
Looks like they have a canopy. Let's see here. Air cooled engines.
Huh.
Honda and Lifen engines. Yeah, typically designed with air cooling for compact, lightweight performance. Yeah, this the thing is like as you said, it's a workhorse. It's meant to get the
Jesus.
job done. That's a cool little thing because especially like I like the fact that like you can put stuff there and then also you can have another cart behind you. So like this feels a lot more mobile than a snowmobile. But I'm wondering how it would do in like actual like in like serious snow conditions. Like not just like oh like a half a foot or like a foot of snow or whatever the fuck.
Oh, you didn't see the part of that promotional video they had?
Which one?
Um, the one on their homepage.
Oh, there you
Watch.
go.
No, wait for it.
That's about a foot.
Right
Oh
here.
wow!
That's not a foot.
No, that is not a foot of snow. That's got real good weight distribution. Oh yeah, that's not either. That's stuff. Yeah, this is definitely on the lighter side, but the one
Some
before.
deep powder here.
Some pretty deep powder. Yeah, see, like you can just put stuff like
It's
right
so
under.
easy. Even your wife can drive it.
Yeah, put it under your seat or right there. You could like tie something to it, I'd imagine, unless that would fuck with the weight distribution. In which case, just get another fucking thing in the back. Yeah, like one of those little airport tubs or whatever. You can stand or you can sit. For 4K, bro, I'd fucking buy one if I lived out in the country, just to ride it around a field.
Oh yeah.
Because it moves a lot. It seems a lot more. I've never been on a snowmobile, but it seems like it's a lot more nimble with the turns and everything.
And I don't know about being nimble.
Seems
Eh,
more reactive. Like like it would take less effort and time for this ship to turn around.
I don't know about that.
Snowmobiles are pretty good. Like they're pretty good with the with
Yeah, yeah,
traction
yeah.
changes and all that.
Yeah, with the front skis you got there.
I want to see some snowmobile tricks.
I
I've
was
actually
gonna say,
never seen them.
seen what? Snowmobile tricks?
Yeah.
Oh
Holy
yeah, going over open
shit.
water.
Urban snowboarding.
Snowmobile. What the
Fuck
fuck?
off.
See, this is why you need air cooling.
What?
So you can do shit like this.
What the
Alright, no.
fuck? Wouldn't you fuck up your skis?
Oh yeah, but who cares?
Oh my
This
god.
is Red Bull. They did this and they don't give a shit. Like,
Bro, what kind of engine did they fucking put on that thing? How fast is it moving?
oh, fast enough. You don't need a okay.
Oh,
All right.
what's
Well,
he gonna land on? Oh my god.
they built a ramp.
This is nuts.
Is
Holy
that an Arcticat? I
shit.
can't even tell what brand of snowmobile that is. I feel like the Arcticats have that aggressive hood on them, but it's hard to tell.
This is nuts. This is actually crazy. Whoa, what? That's a Mystic.
That's a myth. That's a mystic.
Oh, that's what it says, Mystic.
Yeah, those are brand logos.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Holy
Superman it.
shit.
Ah, here we go.
He's going off a roof? Hi, my name is Peter, and this is roof roof shopping cart.
Your shopping cart looks a
Jesus.
lot like a snowmobile. Yeah, the skis are getting all kinds of fucked up.
Oh my god.
And the best part is that he has to have he has to have
Oh,
carbides. What
oh
the
my
heck?
god.
Okay.
Oh my
Where is he going? Oh, I didn't even see that there. I was like, what?
yo. That's insane. All right, Paul, we gotta get to this part of the city. So, fucking cop. I like that. Good sports. Yeah, the cops come out. Um. All right, Paul, we gotta get to this part of the city. No problem. I'll see you there in 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah. What overpass as he jumps over it and backflips?
bro, look at how fast he's going.
He's booking it.
I mean, I'm sure the car like slowed down a little bit to get the effect, but Jesus,
Oh no, he's booking it. He's flying.
how fast can those? Hold on, hold on. What's the top speed?
Depends on the size of the engine.
Well, yeah, but like I want to know like the max. Like, what's the top
The
speed on a fucking snowmobile?
Because
A
I mean, I had a
hundred
level.
theoretical limit of 120 miles per hour. Bro, G-Force 1 drag sled. What? There's drag sledding?
Oh yeah, you put
What?
the long tracks on him.
What the This is a thing?
Yeah, dude, we will race anything.
What the fuck?
Does it have an engine? I'll race it on asphalt too.
Why? Because like
The
bikes are.
track, look at the track. It's like slick.
Is it because bikes are like just much more dangerous to race? They'll go out of control quicker?
Oh, they drag race bikes.
No, no, I know, but like why is this a thing? Because some people prefer it?
It's just another opportunity to do more of the same.
Oh my god, check this out.
You have a jet engine on the back of that thing. What the hell?
He can't really tell how fast he's going. Holy shit! Bro, what? Meow.
I used to race cars along the highway at like 110.
Yeah, not
That
with
was like my level
that.
750cc thing.
Oh, you're talking on your snowboard. You used to race them.
Snowmobile, yeah.
All right, snowmobile. Sorry. What? Like you'd keep up with them?
Yeah. I would ride alongside them and look at them through their window. And sometimes they'd look over and they'd see me and wave. And other times they wouldn't see me at all. And I'd be like, I'm still racing you. I don't give a shit.
Bro, I did not know these things went this fast.
Oh, yeah.
That's nuts. And you were driving at the speed of a car with the wind fucking just slapping you the
Oh,
whole
yeah. I
way.
didn't bother wearing a helmet in the field next time.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's nuts. But I was just gonna say that's a good place to end as any because we're actually it's 11:25 and I know you got work early tomorrow. I don't want to keep you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
snowmobiles. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Intelligent orangutans driving snowmobiles.
Bro, we're fucked. We're actually fucked. A gorilla in a snowmobile? Yo, those 100 men do not stand a fucking chance.
A
That's it. It's
gorilla
done.
on a snowmobile. It
It's
will
done.
just beat you to death with the snowmobile.
Dude, it's done. It's done, bro. It's done, bro. You know what? I found the title for this stream. Fucking nature's crazy, bro. Nature's fucking crazy. Nature's actually
Amen
crazy.
to that.
Amen to that. Anyways, yo, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Even though we ran a little late. Looking forward to next week's episode. Whenever we fucking record that. But yeah, man, thanks again for coming on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Always a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, always a good time. But yeah, see you guys next time. No clue when, but expect it Wednesday. Peep the Discord, peep the socials. Still banned on Twitter, so bio.link/whitepill is your go-to for all my links where I have all the channels posted and everything. So yeah, join the Discord. I post the updates there. And yeah, we'll see you next week, folks.